Good! Numbing. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. We're back with more Atelier Resleriana RW. It was going to be Silent Hill F today, but to be honest, like, I really loved that one stream we did of Silent Hill F, and I do want to play more of it. I'm just not in the mood for horror right this second. Like, the more I sit on it, the more I'm like, do I really want to sit down and play more horror right now? And every time I think that, my brain ends up saying no. Also, you might notice I have a fuck ton of SP. I've been busy. I haven't, like, done any quests, but in my spare time, just to show it, I basically went through all of these. I even got, like, the peculiar version, like, all done, which is 3 whole layers of its own. I got all of this done for everything, just to kind of clean up and whatnot. And I also, because of that, if I go to here, I got iridescence. So I've made a bunch of iridescence, but because I've got iridescence, so all the base ores, I also have all the weapons. So everyone's on their ultimate weapon per se. Some of them, the attack stat's slightly lower than what they had on the tier below it, for various reasons. But for the most part, no, everyone's really, like, equipped up weapon-wise. Everyone's got, like, S+, high level 80 weapons, or 91 there, 72, 65, 82. Like, everyone's got, like, high-tier weaponry now. Hey, well, man, hope you're doing well. But I completely forgot to spend my SP, so yeah, I probably have enough to just get everything else, if I'm honest. But I have been busy. In fact, I'm pretty confident I can probably just get everything else. What am I going to do with the extra SP? Hopefully there's more skills in post-game, because some games do that. I mean, Yumiya literally did that, where they added more skills to the skill tree in post-game. But touch wood, we should be good for, like, most of the rest of the game. I'm pretty set. The only thing I'll need to change is my armor and accessories as time goes on, because a lot of that, we're just kind of relying on what we've picked up. Good, awesome. And for those who missed it, yes, we finished Metaphor Refantasio last Monday. And I confirmed that my next... Oh, there's a lot of skills for Wilbel, okay. My next Monday RPG I'll be starting in January will be the Trails Sky First remake. Which I'm looking forward to. I think that'll be fun. And it'll be a nice break from fucking calendar RPGs I've been doing for Monday RPGs. So I found out that someone made a Miku core. I don't know if that stands for something, CAW, for WWE. So I'll probably do a city playthrough where Miku and Kim Jong-un, the idea was funny, do a My Rise career. That's hilarious, actually. Oh goodness, totally. There's a lot of skills you need to get. But yeah, Sky First will be my Monday RPG starting January. I told you I had plans for it. Create a wrestler. Oh, okay. I just read core and I was like a bird? I was like, are they going to turn into like a raven? I should have done this before. I didn't realize I had this much SP, to be honest. When I did my grinding the other day, I genuinely did not realize I had this much. Okay, there's one skill I can't get yet because Sophie's storyline hasn't advanced far enough along for me to get it. But everything else I can pop. I mean, actually, no, I will have a use for the SP. There's 2 additional characters coming as DLC eventually. I'll just save it for that. I was just doing the game slang as I... No worries, dude. I get it. Keep in mind, like... When I first went through Riser, and you're like, oh, it's an action RPG, and I went, oh no, it's an ATB, and you was like, doesn't that just mean, like, action, like, base battle? I was like, no. So, like, I get it. We all have, like, terms that we think are, like, normal, that when you throw at someone else, they go, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Sorry, I'm in a good spirit today, so I'm gonna be kind of yapping. Not that anything's any different, I'm just in a good spirit. I just woke up and I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. You know? Which is nice, because yesterday I definitely didn't wake up feeling like that. Yesterday I woke up and I had no motivation for fucking anything. Like, seasonal depression came in and just punched me around, punched me in the head for a night. Yeah, active time battle. So the easiest way to think of active time battle is that it's turn-based, but the clock keeps moving. That's literally all it is. You still have turns, there's still a way it functions, it's just the clock keeps moving. So if you sit on your turn for too long, the enemy will get another chance. So it's kind of, it's more action-y than turn-based, but it certainly isn't action. So if you play any Final Fantasy from 4 onwards to 9, you'll get a feel for what I mean pretty quickly. But yeah, I get it. So yeah, active time battle, it's its own kind of like in-between. And the Riser trilogy is thoroughly an ATB game, not action RPG. They get faster as the trilogy goes on, so it feels more action-y, but it really isn't. Yumiya is the first like break into like full action RPG, which is what makes this year having like the yeah, Claudia's had more screen time in this, and I feel like she got in like Riser 2. But with the Riser DX trilogy coming out in like a couple months as well, I think it's next month actually, not a couple months. They've kind of covered all bases this year, because they've had an action RPG with Yumiya, they've had turn-based with this, and then they've got the ATB games with the Riser DXs. Also, I have seen it. I try and keep in the loop with like the general news cycle, and there was something that it could just be a bit of hopium, but there's something very suspiciously really exciting that could be happening surrounding Gust approaching the 30th anniversary. They might not be remaking Ellie next. They might be remaking Monokamiya 1 next. And it's like, we don't know, it's just what's in the rumor mill, and the voice actor for Vayne has been kind of like teasing and winking at such a possibility, like since this game came out specifically. Like, as in like he knows something. But they might not be remaking the whole Salberg trilogy in like one after another. They're gonna jump straight onto Monokamiya. And I'm just like, if that's the case, I can't fucking wait, because Monokamiya is so good. If the next game they're gonna remake is like is Monokamiya, I am seated. I am ready. I can't wait for a whole new gen, especially if it comes bundled with the original Monokamiya, because that game's based as well. Obviously, we don't know. It's just there's a lot of suspicious things that imply that maybe it's happening, so it might be something else. But if they are jumping straight to Monokamiya, fucking hell yeah! I think a lot of people would love Monokamiya. And it makes sense because Yumiya feels like a distant cousin to Monokamiya. This game references Monokamiya more than any other saga of Atelier, at least so far. It's kind of wild how much Monokamiya is referenced in this fucking game. So it's like, it kind of makes sense if they are doing something Monokamiya, if it's on their mind. And that's why, like I said, Yumiya kind of feels like a Monokamiya game, but like a distant cousin of it. As much as I joke about calling it Monokamiya 3, obviously it actually isn't, but still. I wonder if it'll just be Monokamiya 1, though, or if they'll do both of them. I'd love them to do both, but I imagine it's going to be like a Trails of Zilla situation where they're only going to do one of them. Anyway, hey, about that underworld you mentioned. It was a different world, right? Not part of yours? Yumiya or something. Well, I think I've told you this before, but Monokamiya in Japan isn't called Monokamiya. It's called Atelier Mana, or Atelier Monokamiya. It was a Western localization decision, because Atelier as a brand just wasn't selling in outside of Japan at all. So it was a brand change decision on the Western side. If they gave it a different name, maybe it could just kind of catch, you know? It didn't. It still didn't sell particularly hot, which is why they went straight back to just calling it Atelier in the West afterwards. But that's why. Because Monokamiya is in reference to the Academy, the Kamiya Academy. The Alchemy Academy that they will go to. Well, the reason why I say that is because the way Yumiya paints mana and how mana plays into the story and the history of its world and how it has like a contrast with alchemy really reminded me of Mana Khemia. The only major differences is that Mana Khemia, both the games, don't take place on like an open world, obviously, because it's on the PS2. It's in a school. It has a school setting, which I actually thought was really refreshing for Atelier anyway, that instead of it just being you and your alchemy and you make your friends, you have a whole school of alchemists and you band together to like do school projects and shit. And that's like your squad. Like, I thought that was really cool and refreshing, and I would love for them to do something like that again in the future. But the other difference was that mana is less connected to alchemy than in Yumiya. Mana is basically summoning in Mana Khemia. It's how like monsters come about, and it's how people summon extra creatures to fight alongside them. They use mana. Whilst alchemy is still alchemy, it's still your innate talent and your ability to make it. Just mana sometimes can be infused together to then make very specialized things that sometimes are alive. And so, like, there are links to it, but that's what I mean. It's like, as much as like call Yumiya Mana Khemia free, it isn't, because it's more different than that. But it definitely has like the same air. Is probably the easiest way to put it. There's definitely huffing the same source. Also found my Vita, so that's nice. Yeah, I haven't played anything on my Vita in a while. I should, because I've been kind of sort of curious about the Yeast franchise. I mean, I told you about it. But I've been kind of curious about the Yeast franchise, and apparently Yeast 1 and 2 were on Vita via the PSP's like side of the store, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna start anywhere, you know, I always like to try and start from the earliest. Well, as you know, I'm doing Trails of the Sky in January. I always like to try and start from the earliest entry if I can help it. It's the same with Dragon Quest. I've never played the Dragon Quest, but if I'm gonna start, I'll play Dragon Quest 1 HD when it comes out. I won't start with like 3 or 10 or whatever. If I can start at the earliest one, I don't care how old or rigid or jank it may be. If I can start at the oldest, I will. Also, there's PSP games in the store. Yeah, but the only two that I can't play, they've already confirmed they're going to do remakes of in the future. Well, the only two that I'd be interested in that I can play. Like, I don't know about spin-offs. I don't know if I'd play in the spin-offs. I'm only really interested in the mainline, so like Sky, Zero Azure, Cold Steel, Daybreak. I don't know what the Daybreak 2, I don't know what that new one's called. I know they're working on a new one, because there's always another one. But yeah, like, I'll just wait for Sky 2, and is Sky 3 the one that's called Sky FC? That name to get remade, because they've already kind of like soft confirmed that they're gonna make them. And then once Sky 3's remade and I played that, the fucking doors open because all the other games are already on Beyond the Horizon. Ah, okay. Are already on PS4/5, so I can just play through them when I'm up for it. Anyway, about that underworld you mentioned, is it different from your world, right? Not part of yours? Yeah, it was a different world, completely separate from our own. It was very close to our world, though, wasn't it? FC is first chapter, then it's second chapter, and then 3 is just third. Oh, okay. So to travel there, there were all these holes called gates that connected to it. So you'd experienced other worlds even before arriving here as a wanderer. Oh, that's amazing. True, because not many people get to travel to other worlds beyond their own. But from what I've heard, it seems we're not the only ones like that here. Quite a few wanderers experience multiple other worlds too. The second chapter. Oh, probably. But I will write it out when I get to it. For example, Sophie told me she visited another world before this one. Oh, is she directly referencing as in like Sophie 2's events? Wait, really? There's also Lilla from our world. She's actually from the underworld. She came to our world from the underworld, then wound up here as a wanderer. She's here? Where? So basically, in our world term, Lilla, who's already a wanderer, was summoned to yet another world as a wanderer. Where's Lilla? Where is she? I wonder if there's anyone else like that here. I mean, you said that before. I'm an outsider to Trails, obviously, so I don't know any of that shit. But from an outsider looking in, I can't stress enough. One of the biggest reasons why I'm even entertaining trying Trails is because the vibe around it is infinitely better than it was when I did that Zero stream a few years back. I know it's not everyone, just like in any fandom, but holy shit, there was a lot of toxicity a couple years ago in the Trails fandom, it felt like, and it really off-put me from wanting to really get too involved. And, over like the past year or so, I feel like a lot of that toxicity has faded, and there's a lot of genuine passion and love has come to the surface, and it's made wanting to entertain the series a lot more inviting, which is why I'm now entertaining it. Especially when Sky first released. The hype and buzz people had around Sky First's remake, and then when it came out, it really just seemed like everyone really, really loved it. And it's like that kind of positivity does a lot to make me want to try it, you know? A lot better than any about, oh, they didn't localize this one fucking name right, I'm going to threaten their lives. It's like, what are we... You know, like 3 years ago, it was miserable to look at the Trails fandom a few years ago, as an outsider. I know it's not everyone, it's just a few terribles, but sometimes it really does just take only a few to spoil the lot. And it really did spoil the lot for me, and just kind of put me off wanting to really get into it. Well, I know there's always going to be people that are unhappy with certain things, and there's like, especially when it comes to localization, there's always going to be diehards that want it to be so exact to Japanese script. And it's not that they're not valid for thinking or feeling that. It's just there's a way of approaching the topic and discussion that isn't, you know, threatening lives or doxing or any other kind of just bullshittery. It's people doing their jobs. If you don't like it, tough shit. You know, there's a polite way to get that point across that isn't threatening people. Yeah, genuinely, I've heard nothing but sheer adoration and praise for Sky First. People love that remake, and which makes me really happy for those Trails fans that have been wanting people, like, because I've noticed, like anything, the old Sky games aren't the easiest to get a hold of, and for newer fans, they might not feel like going back. The furthest they'll go back is maybe Zero. And even then, some of them might feel like that's, you know, that's pixel art, that's all 2D, I'll start on Cold Steel 1. Which, you know those people exist. You know as well as I do those people exist. And so having, like, a way to access the original and it be, like, so accessible and so beloved as it is, like, it is nice. Because, like, you know you're going to coin in that newer audience that struggle to go back. Like, I remember the... like, frustration I had at some of my friends when they got into... This is, like, we're talking years ago. We're talking 2009, 2010. So way before Persona 5 was even a thing. My friends getting into P3 and P4, loving them, and then me going, oh, wow, that means you're going to play Persona 1 and 2, right? And then just looking at me like I was an alien. And it's like, oh, no, they're old. I don't want to play them. And I was like, the fuck do you... No, they're great. Play them. And then the frustration I had when Persona 5 finally came out, and they had the nerve to come up to me and said, hey, look, it really annoys me that people are playing just Persona 5 and have no interest in going back to 3 and 4. And I was like, oh, you think? It is dishonest. Very much depends on the discussion. And it depends how. Like, Last of Us 1 Remastered's accessibility argument is awful and extremely dishonest. Because, yes, it is absolutely a good thing that they I know like we're talking about slightly different things here, but stick with me. They added direct accessibility options in the remake of Last of Us Part 1. And that is good for those who struggle for X, Y, and Z. What makes it dishonest is that they could have just patched it into the original that was on the exact same platform. Like many other games have done post-launch over the years. But no, they wanted to sell, and they say, hey, if you want to play this game with accessibility options, give us another $60. And it's like, the original Last of Us is £5 at most at any given time. You couldn't have just patched that? You fucks? That's when it's extremely dishonest to me, because that is just like, no, that's bullshit. But, outside of Sony, most remakes for the sake of accessibility, I understand. I don't always like them personally, but I understand. Especially in instances like Silent Hill 2, where they lost most of the original code. And it's like, hey, we got a HD remaster on the PS3 that had to try and rebuild what was missing in the code, and it was god-awful. It was one of the it was easily the worst version of Silent Hill 2 you could ever hope to play. And so making a full remake instead, yeah. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, they lost the gold disc. They lost the original code for Final Fantasy VIII, which is why that remaster took years. Because they literally had to rebuild most of the game from scratch. For its customization, complicated systems. I'll put it in jank. Yeah, but that's just a sign of the I think that's less sign of like a remake trying to promise one thing or another, and more just a sign of the company's growth. That, you know, that janky stuff, that jankier shit from like their older games is now only in those older games because they've learned and grown more as a company to be able to like smooth out those edges. I feel like I was always just going to be that way. I don't think it's dishonest for a remake to be a cleaned up version, because the whole purpose of any remake is to bring it to a modern audience. And modern audience that, unfortunately, most of the time wouldn't be interested in going back to those jankier things once they've experienced it new. It's where the term dated even comes from, that the old systems just get replaced with newer, smoother, and cleaner ones, so those older ones feel rougher in comparison because you've experienced the newer ones. And so people struggle to even want to entertain going back. I live off a fucking like 80s and 90s era RPGs, so it never bothers me. But I get that point, you know? Just using the systems of Reverie and Daybreak, and at least for me as an outsider, that doesn't seem like a bad thing at all. Because it's familiarity as well then. For those who got in with the newer games to play a remake of the old one, but it feels like one of the newer ones. It's familiar. It adds that familiarity that makes it easier to kind of comfortably sit in and play it. Yeah, there could have been like some efforts here and there, maybe to try and find more of a middle ground. A good example would be Sophie 2. Obviously, that's not a remake; that was a sequel. But where Sophie 2 like clearly took in some cues from those who got in from the Riser games with the ATB stuff, but still made it feel earnestly from the era it was from, with its turn-based system. So it felt like somewhere in between, where it was turn-based, but it had a lot more like extra pace steps to kind of keep things moving quicker. Every game. Oh yeah, the only gripe, and I say gripe because it's just developer decision, it's not the end of the world. The only thing I could like vaguely say is kind of an annoyance is I kind of wish they did what the Marie remake did and bundle it with the original, just so people can experience the original if they want to, because I'm always going to be a preservation supporter. I always want these older things to still exist and be easily accessible and not be replaced by the turn of time. It's why I would love a proper Silent Hill HD collection. I say proper because obviously they'd have to rebuild Silent Hill 2 and parts of Silent Hill 3 because they just lost the code. But as much as I love the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I'm excited for Silent Hill 1 and presumably 3's remake later on, I still want those classic games to come up because preservation, I think, matters. But the thing is, like, the hope that would be, even if they didn't remake Sky 2 and 3, which, like I said, they've already confirmed that's the plan, the hope would always be, if you remake the first one, even if the next one along is a little jankier or worse off because it's an older game, people will still sit down and play it because they enjoyed the previous one's story and narrative. Classic example, Yakuza 3 after playing Kiwami 2. You know? Where, like, you go from Kiwami 2, a much more modern game, to Yakuza 3, which, of, like, the versions of the game is, like, the oldest mechanically, and so it does feel jankier and worse off in places. But people still stuck with it. Not everyone liked it, but people still stuck with it, because at that point they were already invested. And that's kind of, like, what they bank off of in some of these things. They bank off of your investment, so you will go back and play some of the other ones anyway. I say that knowing full well that Kiwami 3 is coming out soon, but you know my point. You get my point. With a lot of people for a long time, they'd go like 0, 1 Kiwami, 2 Kiwami, and then just go straight to raw Yakuza 3 and just put up with all the jank. I love Y3. I think Yakuza 3 has problems, but I genuinely love Yakuza 3. I think it's a real underdog of like the PS3 generation of Yakuza. It's funny, like a lot of people for 3, 4, and 5 like each one more than the next, and I've always been kind of the other way around. I like 3 the most of those ones, and then 4 a little less, and then I just don't really like 5. I found 5 way too bloated. But you've already experienced other worlds, haven't you? I mean, the dimensional paths are essentially other worlds, even if they're small. True, I had never thought of it that way before. Right, maybe the monsters and fairies in dimensional paths see us as wanderers. I personally think that if you experience at least one other world, you're bound to be drawn into others, sooner or later. Ryza, it's a nice way of saying, hey, Rias, don't worry, you'll show up in spin-offs later on down the road as well. You're one of us now. You never know, one day you two might get called into another world. Yeah, I fucking... somewhere not even connected to the dimensional paths. Yeah, this is Ryza kind of like dropping like gusts saying, hey, we might use these characters for more things in the future. If so, hope you'll find yourselves in ours. There's so many places I'd love to show you. I wouldn't mind seeing more Rias and Slade. I like these two. A guided tour of another world. I wouldn't say no to that. Me neither. If we really do end up in your world, you've got to show us around all your favourite spots. No appreciate. Yeah, I get that. New things, what are you saying? Ooh, dragon wings. What's wrong button? Wrong stick is this one. Before we go into the Star Landing, we'll see what they're selling over here. Delicious milk. Okay, I'll buy that specifically for Corey, since we bumped into her last time. Hey, don't worry, the age of God is real. And she, like, her eyes widen as she says it, and it's like... Ryza? Ryza, are you okay? And she's just wide-eyed staring back at them still. Ryza? Hey, Corey. I found a place selling music boxes. It filled me with so much nostalgia that I just had to buy one. Yes, Corey. HD Corey is real. Sorry. Randolph, have you learned anything about the dimensional paths that appeared outside town yet? No. But at the very least, where's Keith Griffin Monica? Fucking Monica's lost. Monica, we all just is a collective hallucination. Yeah, but at the very least, there haven't been any changes in its appearance. If anything happens, I'll be sure to let you know at once. No news is good news, but I bet you're gonna leave someone posted out there to keep an eye on it just in case. Indeed, another unforeseen expense, but we have no choice in this case. As you noted during your investigation, that path has a peculiar air about it. There is even a chance that vicious monsters could come through it at any time. You can't be too careful with something like this. I hadn't thought of that. But if we can go in, it stands to reason something could come out. Women don't exist joke right now, Monica, but I won't. Yeah, that's never happened, a dimensional path in the Atelier. I'm trying to think of, like, any other characters that's been, like, in the first game of a saga, that's been, like, a close friend of the protagonist that just vanishes off the face of the earth afterwards, in the way Monica does. Because even the ones that, like, might not be playable in the next game, at least get mentioned or show up as a side character more often than not. You know? I mean, the Mysterious Trilogy kind of did it a lot when I think about it, because, like, let's be real, most of the Theorist cast don't exist anymore in Lily and Sully. Like, I never picked up that mercenary, and, like, he only got mentioned once in Lily and Sully, so I could have just continued pretending he didn't exist and nothing would have changed. Even it's kind of wild. Like, the Mysterious Trilogy just kind of had, like, a weird habit of, like, not throwaway characters, but throwaway, in terms of, like, they were thrown away. Missing parents, but missing Monica is insane, yeah. Like, it's just odd, especially because I liked Monica's design. She was kind of, like, in retrospect, she was kind of like a mini Linker. But now that I think about it, she was kind of like mini Linker. True. But this dimensional path could be a special case. There's no telling what might happen with it. That is why we must endeavor to imagine and prepare for the worst case scenario before it's too late. I do want to say though, like, with all the characters like cameo in this game, I am very surprised that a certain, ignoring my like simpingisms, that a certain iconic like series-wide ghost hasn't shown up. I'm surprised Pamela hasn't shown up yet. I would have thought, considering this is kind of like a celebrationary, like reflecting on the past title anyway, that there would be at least a Pamela from any era. Sounds like we should go do something about that dimensional path soon, huh? Like, Pamela's kind of like the Atelier franchise's Sid. There's always a Pamela. Is there? There's a Pamela. There isn't one in Salberg, but there is in Gramnid. There is in Iris. She's like the most broken OP character ever in Malakmia 1. Obviously there's one in Ireland. I'm getting there. There's not one in Dusk, I don't think. There's one in Mysterious. There's kind of one, but she has a slightly different spelling of her name, and it's a bit more ambiguous whether she's a ghost or not in the Secret Saga, and then there's not one in Yumiya. But then equally, Pamela was kind of like a one-off NPC in Ryza 1 and didn't become a character till Ryza 2, so she might show up in, like, Memories 2. So not 100% the same as Sid, where, like, Sid is literally in every single fucking Final Fantasy, but close enough. Hang on a minute, is that what I think? You get me Dunkel Heights? Yes. Even Tactics? Yeah, there's a Sid in Tactics. Final Fantasy 1, Sid is the old man you meet in, like, the Magic Village near the end. Sid in 2 makes your airship. Sid in 3 makes your first airship. Sid in 4 also makes your fucking airship. There's a trend with these. Makes your airship, but he's also a party member and Rose's, like, granddad. Sid in 5, I think, is what makes your boat. Sid in 6 is Salus's granddad. Sid in 7 is the angry guy that abuses his wife that also makes you an airship. Sid in 8 is a headmaster. You know what activates? Oh yeah. Sid in 9 is I think Sid in 9 is the guy who gets turned into a frog because he cheats on his wife. If I remember rightly. I think that's Sid, like King Sid. And he's like, you find him, he's like turned into like a frog or something, and it's because he cheated on his wife, so his wife used a spell on him, and won't undo it until he's until he's done something to make it up to her. I haven't played 9 in a while. I can't remember 10 Sid. I know there is a Sid in 10, because there's always another fucking Sid. 12 Sid is, actually one of the villains. Sid in 13 is the secondary main villain. Sid in 15 is that old guy who makes your car, and it's also got a granddaughter who in Japan is called Sydney, but they changed it to Cindy in the localization for some reason. I'm like, oh, come on. And then Sidolphus, or Sid for short, in 16. The old man who trains Clive. And yeah, there's a Sid in Tactics. There's a Sid in Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, I believe. I think there's a Chocobo literally called Sid. Like Sid's in everything. I don't really know why that's such a been like a franchise-wide recurring joke, but it is what it is. I mean, heck, if you want to go even further, Sid shows up in every like mainline Kingdom Hearts game. There's a Sid in Type 0. He's one of the teachers. I say mainline. I think he gets a mention in Chain of Memories. I don't think he's in 358. I don't think he's in Birth by Sleep. But he's definitely in KH1, 2, and the Remind DLC of 3. But yeah, but it's just if there's a Final Fantasy thing, there is a Sid. And it's always a different person that just happens to have the same name. Hey, Raze, you originally came from Halfane because of a request from my sister, right? Did you know from the start that you'd be accompanying us? No, tagging along with you was a total surprise. I was expecting a normal job taking down monsters. But somewhere along the way, it turned into something much bigger, to the point where the reward money doesn't match the efforts required anymore. Oh, I see. Because it would be hard to call what we do normal with or without the monsters. Wait, does that mean you don't want to come with us anymore? I like how she's shaking. Aw, that'd be a disaster. If you need more money, I can shell out. No, it's fine. But we need your help, I mean it. Calm down, I never said a word about quitting. Does that mean you're sticking with us? Of course, I've come this far, so I might as well see things through. Besides, I've come to think of you two as friends. That's my boy Raze. Raze being upfront about his feelings? I'll have to keep a lookout for Flying Puny. Fucking, it's not that rare. It literally is. On second thoughts, maybe I've done enough here. Wait, no, I was just kidding. We need you, remember? We need you. Try not to make me regret this. Thanks for staying, Raze. We really are lucky to have you on our team. Don't mention it. I'm used to this level of chaos. In fact, I'd say this request is actually tamer than what I'm used to. Yeah, you're not slaying gods. Really? Just what kind of requests do you usually take, Raze? Fades to black. And he just explains the entirety of Monica Mia 2's story to her. Oh, hello you two. What brings you here today? There's something I've been wanting to ask you, sis, but... Are you okay? You're not wearing yourself out too much, are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you worry on my account. It's just that, even through the town's restoration is finally going according to plan, problems keep cropping up, one after the other. Try not to stress yourself out, sis. We can help you sort these problems out. Thank you, but the problems cropping up aren't all to do with Halfane's restoration. As you're well aware, a dimensional path has appeared very close to the town. That's my biggest concern right now. Because if enough of those paths would appear in Halfane proper, the town could very well be sealed off again. You mean just like it was 12 years ago? No, that can't happen. Not after we've come so far. I'm of the same opinion, of course. For now, it's nothing more. It's something more than a possibility. That's why we have to keep investigating the path and deal with any issues that arise from it, one at a time. Right. If we can find out more about the path, we should be able to figure out how best to deal with it. Exactly. The problem will be resolved if we deal with it properly. We just need to have a bit of faith and keep at it. It feels like every time, like, in the story, there's been a point where, like, we've been in over our heads and nearly get fucked up. Another Atelier character shows up to save us. Like, literally the past 2 instances we nearly got killed. Like, when we were fighting the Polar Knight Alchemist. Last time Logi saved us, the time before it Sophie saved us. Like, it seems to be a common thing if we just get bailed out by other characters. So maybe. No problem, just leave it to us, sis. In before Astrid saves us from fucking, you know, Verona instead. And she's like, no, I guess now you have to work for me as slaves. Like, no! So I have iridescence. I had a calm blue flame, and I used it for something, not realizing I had it to use, and then I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck did I get that from? So I do need to try and find more. Oh god, no. Ah, you see, there it is. That's fear. Tool sets and bombs. Oh, I can do that. It'd take a bit of alchemy to actually, I could just duplicate a bunch of bombs, but tools and bombs? Hang on, is what I think counts count? Hang on. No, okay, I need to... Do they mean... Let me put this back on. This? No. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what they mean then. Anyway, I wanted to check, can I... No, it's still level capped right now. I got seen early. Oh, no worries, dude. So, I still need yeast and calm blue flame. Not gonna worry about the next setup. Oh, yeah, no worries, dude. So I need snow... Okay, there's really a snowy area we're going to go to eventually. I can wait till later. Go talk to Wilbur. I think this is the point in the story where we need to get ideas. So yeah, we have to talk to everyone. Talk to Wilbur, talk to Tony, talk to Sophie, talk to Elle. Talk to everyone to try and get a feel across of what we should be doing. Oh, hey, Logi. But no worries, dude. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Thanks for stopping by. I see. There's still so much chaos in the area struck by the Apexi. Yeah, and because of that, there's no small number of profiteers selling materials at a sharp markup. If you're not careful about how you cut in, they'll turn on you. Then I suppose I have to hold off a bit longer. Everything alright? Claudia was asking me for an update on the other provinces. I was just filling her in on what I've heard. Knowing the lay of the land is vital if you want to expand your market. Ah, right, you mentioned that. You planning to set up a company in this world, Claudia? Of course. That's what I'm working towards. Does that mean you'd like to settle down in this world and stay here for good? No, but if I'm in the business anyway, I like to go as big as I can. With that in mind, establishing my own company makes the most sense. It's probably true, but if you return to your world, all that effort would go to waste. Yes, in a sense. I doubt I'd be able to maintain the company myself if I were to return to my world. But part of creating a company is preparing a successor to take over for you. A successor? So you're starting the business with the idea that you'll hand it off to someone else right from the get-go? Not quite. When you're the leader of an organization, establishing a successor is a given. Forming an organization means taking on a certain number of responsibilities for everyone working under you, and their livelihoods. Exactly. I can't have my employees pushed out onto the streets just because I left. That's why I have to train a successor, someone who can take over and continue what I started. Put it bluntly, the workers will feel more secure if they know that someone will step up to replace the boss if needs be. I see, I guess that would be nice to know. Yeah, but if it were me, I'd feel a little sad knowing that after all the effort I put in, I'd have to let the company go one day. It is a bit sad, but that's something I'm prepared to face, when the day comes. Besides, it's nice to think that my company might persist long after I'm gone, or even make it into this world's history books. And if people continue to speak of that one successful and long-running company started by a wanderer, nothing would make me happier. Let's see how Wilbur handles this. Hey Wilbur, any luck with that ingredient for Ayesha? Also, yeah, I put everyone on colour free today, so everyone's gonna look a bit different. No, there's no sign of it in any dimensional paths we've opened so far. There's only one left to search, and it's not through there. I won't have a clue where to look next. Sorry to put things on hold, especially when you're helping us out so much. I wouldn't want to... Hey, don't apologize. You're making it sound like I was blaming you or something. It's because you two care about this town a lot, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Will Bell. For that matter, are you forgetting that I am an esteemed witch? There's no way I'd get mad over something so trivial. Besides, there's no guarantee I'll find what I'm looking for in the final path anyway. Rushing things never does any good, you know. True. Thanks, Wilbell. I need to hear that. But if it turns out I don't find what I'm after, then... I think I'll have you two help me search. That'd make us even. Sound fair? Sure. Be more than happy to lend you a hand if need be. Sounds good. It's settled then. Feel free to keep relying on me whenever you want. Oh, Wilbell, thank you. It's fucking that again. Hey! Don't use this touching moment to try and swipe my hat. Oh, I nearly had it too. You have to try harder than that, she's too fast. Hey, Todori, what are you just doing here, Todori? Oh, it's Fierce and Slade. Hello. Hey, Toturi. Is he in a nice mood? Something good happened? Yes. The goal Claudia and I've been working towards is finally close to being realized. With Claudia? Oh, you mean the deal with the ore at the mine? That's right. It's only a matter of time before the mine is fully restored. And we've managed to secure a market for the ore as well. And that's left... All that's left for me to attend to now are a few business meetings in the merchant district. Oh, that's great news. Sounds like your job here is almost done. Wait, but then... Toturi, you're not going to be leaving Halfane soon, are you? Oh, well, I have made preparations so that I can leave at pretty much any time. But I'm happy to stay a little longer. Really? You sure? Of course. I don't have any more urgent business to attend to, so there's no need for me to leave straight away. What's more, we haven't found your grandfather yet, Rios. I want to stay and help you see this through. So as long as I'm not a bother, let's keep working together. Toturi! You could never be a bother. Stick around as long as you like. Talk to Sophie. No, that can't be. What's wrong, Sophie? Something on your mind? Oh! Hey, you two. I was just thinking about why technology developed so fast here. Technology? Other than alchemy, you mean? Yeah, Plashta, that's a relative of mine. Relative, huh? Told me something once. Apparently, not much has changed in the last 500 years. 500 years? I'm pretty sure a lot should have changed in that time. Oh, sorry. I was talking about technology in my hometown, Kirshen Bell, back in my world, not in general. Compared to that, at least, Lanterna seems to have developed at a rapid rate. Never expected a difference like that. Strange, I wonder why. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the fact that alchemy fell out of use here. Without alchemy, people had to find different ways to create things they needed. That would make a lot of sense. I mean, I didn't know a thing about alchemy until pretty recently. You could say that what we have now, we have precisely because alchemy was forgotten. But you know, that just doesn't sit right with me. Phrasing it like that makes it sound like alchemy is a bad thing. Of course not. After all, Halfane's restoration wouldn't be possible without your alchemy, Rios. We wouldn't have been able to fix my dad's Geist core about it either. Alchemy is a wonderful power that can bring happiness to people, as long as you use it in the right way, of course. Which reminds me, there's still plenty of things we can do to help the town's restoration, so let's keep giving it our all, Rias. Yeah, thanks, Sophie. Al, have you found out anything new? Who does you think I am? Of course I have. And this time, the information is very significant to you, Rias, so listen close. Me? Remember I told you about an entity with great power in Kershaw other than the 9 sages? Well, I found out a bit more about them. Apparently, their name was Kershaw, evidently derived from Kershaw. Oh, Kershaw, sorry. Kershaw, I've also learned a little more about the individual who was gifted the mystical eyes with the power to discern the nature of ingredients. It would seem that Kershaw bestowed this power on the first alchemist who encountered them. An alchemist! Yes, in fact, the very same one who appeared in the legend of Kershaw as the first alchemist. I see. And they really are a pivotal figure, just like Toturi said. The power Kershaw bestowed was known as the Eye of Discerning Sight, and was apparently passed down from parent to child. Furthermore, upon activation of that power, the color of the person's eyes are known to change. That means you're a descendant, Rias. So that's just like what's been happening with you, Rias. Your eyes may well be the eyes of discerning sight. Do you think so? But wouldn't that make me a descendant of the first alchemist? Can't see for certain, but there is a strong possibility. I knew those eyes had to mean something, whereas I never imagined it'd be something that special. Well, that's cool, I guess. Well, I never get to see it happen myself, so it kinda doesn't feel real. That said, it does give me a clear answer to something I've been worrying about. Thanks, Elle. You're very welcome. But it was nothing for a genius such as myself. You know, for you, Elle, that was almost humble. Are you holding something back? Well, there is one thing. Just keep in mind that what I'm about to tell you is nothing more than a hypothesis, founded on some educated guesswork. You'll recall that the Red Alchemists, captivated and obsessed with a certain great power, started a revolt. Well, that great power was likely Kershaw's. And if the Red Alchemist and Kershaw were indeed connected, then Rias' ancestor... My ancestor what? Your ancestor could have been the alchemist who instigated the Red Revolt. Okay, so what's the big deal? Even if that's true, it doesn't necessarily mean this power is evil, right? Whoever this ancestor of mine was doesn't matter much to me. All I know is that it's thanks to this power that I'm able to help out the town. True. What your ancestor may or may not have done has no bearing on you, Rias. You're using your power for the good of the whole thing. It seems I was making a fuss out of nothing. Perhaps I allowed myself to get too swept up in the great flow of history. Rias, know that you have my fullest support. Keep using those eyes of discerning sight of yours for the sake of restoring the town. I will. Can't afford to let any of my skills go to waste. To level 40 or higher. So I'm trying to find something that like comes up saying tools for like the toolbox. Ah, okay. Like these. So I duplicate... If I duplicate like 5 Dark Waters and then like a bunch of bombs... Hang on. Also, I made this for Totally, the NA. I made the nuke. And then I just need to... How much is this to dupe anyway? Oh, too expensive. I need a basic... Tool set, so no, it doesn't count. Fuck. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to click off that. I mean, for tool sets. Sorry. Fuck counts as tool sets. I want to figure this out. I've got so many things, it's like one of them's got to be what I fucking need. Magic tools, I need tool set, not magic tool. Now, I thought I was really cooking when I got that earlier. Do you think... Hang on. I got an idea, but I need to check. Do you think it means it more literally? Where, like, if I have one axe, one sickle, and one bug net, 3 together, it will say that counts as 1. Hang on. No, okay, so still not sure. I don't think there's anything in the recipe book. Oh, by the way, there's the NA. Everlasting salt. Sorry, I'm just like, I might as well try and figure something out. No, you don't count, because of course you wouldn't. I'm just like, what the fuck? What is a tool set? I'm probably overthinking it. It probably means it more literally. Like, there's a thing you can make called tool set. But it's still just like, what the fuck are we doing here? So I don't think I have. No. Oh, do I not have Lang whatever? There's leg card through, but I need Lang hot powder. I guess not then. Alright, there goes checking that though. Oh, it's something that I just picked up at some point but don't have anymore. Got it. We're still worrying about it for now. Let's go back to town. Yeah, that's fine. That's all shit I'm not using. Okay, there's a lot of gold punables, huh? Oh, God. I just can't take it anymore! Rias, did you have to shout? What is it? That dimensional path, we waited and waited, but we still haven't figured out anything. True, because we haven't had any new information to work with. The most important thing, though, is that it hasn't hurt anyone. Right, then let's head over to the star landing. For all we know, there could have been a report on another dimensional path appearing somewhere. Good idea. Let's go get a status update. Time to decide. Go to star landing. Oh, hey, Vane again. And Riser again. Oh, that's right. About the alchemy textbook I borrowed from you, Vane. It's way too complicated. I couldn't even understand most of it. Wait, really? I remember it being pretty popular back in the day because of how thorough the explanations are. Explanations aren't much good when they're full of things you don't get. I couldn't keep up. Is alchemy really that complicated in your world, Vane? It must be full of ridiculously skilled alchemists, and that's why they will have to learn. Is this a jab at the fact that Monokamiya's alchemy takes a bit to learn? There are some very proficient ones, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that the world is full of them. I think the problems you had with the book come down to the fact that the nature of your alchemy and the methods you use are so different from mine. The nature? It's the same problem as with this world's alchemy? Yeah. You and Rias have different types of alchemy. Naturally, your alchemy differs from mine as well. At its core, all alchemy is one art, but the underlying nature seems to vary from world to world, so it makes sense it'd be hard for you to grasp. If anything, trying too hard to learn it might be counterproductive. Ugh, that's a good point. It's better not to mess around with other worlds' way of doing things. Oh, but a book like that is worth a read, isn't it? I'd like to give it a try myself. I've only just started out, so I need all the help I can get. I'm sure I'll be able to learn something from it. But it really is completely different in nature from your alchemy. Maybe it's best not to touch it. There's no harm in trying, is there? It might help me improve my technique. And I want to learn how to make as many things as possible. I don't think you have anything to worry about, Rias. You've already got something much more important than what that book can teach you. More important? The Atelier, you mean? No, a desire to improve, a thirst for knowledge. Wanting to make all kinds of items and hone one's craft are traits common to all the best alchemists. It's the same for me and Vane. We're always on the lookout for new things to learn, even now. Exactly. So all you need to do is apply yourself to mastering this world's alchemy. You'll get there for sure. Well, okay, I'll do just that. Who am I to argue with two skilled alchemists like yourselves? Oh, there's character events to do first. Oh. Randolph, what time do you get off work today? There's something I wanted to consult you about. Could I ask you to hit me out over dinner? Randolph, when's your next day off? We'd have to maybe go somewhere together? Uh-oh. Hey Randolph, this is for you. I thought it would look good on you. Hold on. It's hard to respond when you'll come up to me at once. Wow, someone sure is popular. Please, no jokes. Those girls were head over heels. No matter how you look at it, that doesn't make you popular. I don't know what would. You shouldn't tease adults. In any case, I simply don't understand it myself. Don't understand what exactly? You see, I recently tried analyzing myself from an objective viewpoint. I'm boring, stuffy, and a workaholic. The type of person others would typically avoid, not fall for. Don't you think that's being a bit too hard on yourself? Even so, I must say I'm wholly unable to understand situations like the one you just witnessed. Think about it this way, Randolph. You're a talented government official dispatched from the capital, right? Even just going by social status alone, that's more than enough reason why you'd be popular. Your hardworking attitude is a plus too. You can be a bit strict, but you're also not the type to get mad for no reason. Surely all that is the same to any person. And to top it all off, you're not bad looking. Wait, the more I think about it, you got a lot going for you. Hey! Yeah, it's pretty obvious why those women are so taken with you. I'm trying to discuss this seriously. If you mean to joke around, then this conversation ends here. But we weren't joking around at all. Randolph needs to be a little more confident in himself. I agree. What if you try inviting him to dinner, Rios? I think I'll pass. Oh, I didn't even click on Sophie, I just approached. Well, if it isn't Sophie and Wilbo. What are you two talking about? Oh, hey guys. There's something I wanted to ask Wilbo here. So Wilbo, does your broom you use have magic cast on it? No, it isn't a magic broom per se. Rather, it's a catalyst for magic use. There are many different things that can be used, but, well, a broom has always worked best for me. I see, sounds awfully complicated. You think so? I think alchemy is pretty complex too, though. What made you want to ask about my broom? I was wondering if there was any tools that could keep my room clean for me. And I thought that a witch's broom might be able to, you know, clean up stuff on its own. Listen here, my broom isn't a cleaning tool. Yeah, of course not. Probably. Something that could clean on its own does sound convenient, but it'd probably be hard to make. Without human oversight, things might even end up messier than they started. Yeah, that figures. You see, I'm not so great at tidying up. Things always get messy before I know it, so it'd be nice if there was a tool that would clean up for me. If you have time to dream up magical solutions, how about using it to clean instead? If you'd like, we could help you clean a little. You really mean it? We're not exactly busy right now, so sure. You'll go fast with more people on the job. Yay! Oh, thank you so much. You two are lifesavers. Are you sure you two know what you're getting into? Cleaning up Sophie's mess will probably take all day. What? Is it that bad? It's true I haven't cleaned up in a while. There's a lot of stuff scattered about. But you guys still going to help, right? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Oh, wait, I just remembered something I need to do. I've got to head off to take care of that. I'll leave the rest of you, Slade. Hey! Uh-oh, I almost forgot I still need to buy groceries. Sorry, Sophie, maybe next time. You're kidding! Please! Wait! Guys! That was cute. A mess maker? Oh. I'll wait to see if I can. If this is something that's in the area that I could fight. Oh, it's in the Forgotten Ruins. Oh, it's over there. Okay, with that open space. I'll go fight it. Show off how much more powerful I've become. Hey, buddy. Their fifth skills, all of them are kind of like insane in terms of like the damage they do and such. Also, Sophie's one is fun. Just makes two giant doom orbs and just throws them at you. Mighty Hauler. Ah, there you are. Oh, we fought Mighty Hauler before. Okay. Yeah, that's just you. Hey, buddy. Oh, the fuck. Razor's still in the air, like, guys? Alright, let's go home. Oh, there's more events to do anyway. Oh, hey, lads. Oh, what are you two discussing? We got a request from Camilla. Security duty for Halfane. It was as long as we were in town, she said. We were looking for a way to help the restoration anyway, so we accepted. We've been discussing how we should split the work up. Well, with guards as strong as you two around, we'll be completely safe. Ah, that's nice to hear, but we're not feeling too confident ourselves. Right, we're new to this area. We don't know enough about the terrain or the monsters that lurk nearby. And we have to factor in the dimensional path that suddenly appeared in the Polar Night Alchemists. It's a bit more than the two of us can handle on our own. This alchemist already left Halfane, so you don't need to worry about them anymore. We can't dismiss the possibility of them coming back. Better be safe than sorry, you know. But we are hoping the two of you will handle the issue of the dimensional path for us. In other words, get out there and do your best. We're counting on you. Hey, now, that's a lot of responsibility to put on us. Seriously, if anything, we'd like your help. Our help? You mean for us to investigate the path with you? Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, it'd be nice to be relied on, but we need to keep in mind the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario? Oh, I'm not sure I even want to know, but what would that be? If all of us head in together, then none of us make it out. As in, because we got wiped out by monsters? Sorry to be all doom and gloom, but we can't rule it out as a possibility. The fact is, there's no telling what awaits in the dimensional paths before you go in, right? It's not fun to think about. The only way to avoid worst case scenarios is to think ahead and take steps to prevent them. I hate to bring down the mood, but that's just how it is. No, thanks for sharing. We need to be more prepared. I won't say I'm not scared, but this has also helped strengthen my resolve. Good. We'll leave this path to you two then. You can count on us to guard the town. Oh, there's a lot of fucking events. Hang on. Hey there, Totally. Oh, Rius! Wonderful timing. I managed to obtain a large punable. If you want it, I'm thinking of giving it to you. Really? Thank you! Now, don't go interrupting Totally in your excitement. Getting punables is fine and all, but make sure your room doesn't wind up more punable than living space. I know. What's so good about those things anyway? You seriously can't see the appeal of punables? I pity you. What a sad life to live, not understanding such a wonderful thing. I get that they feel nice and squishy, but why collect them? Aren't they all the same? Wanting to collect something you like is the most natural thing in the world. What's so hard to understand? Calm down, you two. You get it, don't you, Totally? I don't actually like punables all that much. But I do understand the feeling of wanting to collect something you're fond of. I love cute things. For example, I can't help but hoard all the cute things I find. I see. I didn't know you collected stuff, Totally. Whenever I make gyms, I always get carried away and end up making several. There's Chimbo, Chimmy, Chimp-off, Chim-dragon. I remember Chim-dragon. That many? Can you really tell them all apart? Oh, of course, each one is totally unique. They all have little quirks that make them cute in their own way. You've got the same look in your eyes Ria gets when she starts talking about punables. That was a trophy? The cuteness connoisseur? Her totally profess her love for chims. Oh. Hey, Raze. Doji and Raze, what are you two chatting about? Yeah. You two, you look like two peas in a pod. Ah, do we? Well, we're essentially what we were talking about. In fact, they're both sword wielders. We're not seeing Raze some questions about his techniques. Raze's combat techniques are deranged, Logi. Don't worry about it. Logi is raw power. Raze is like showing the fuck off sometimes. So when did you learn to fight like that? Everything I know, I learned from my old geezer of a grandpa. Oh, geezer? That's a fine way to talk about the person who taught you all you know. So what? It's not like he can hear. When I was a kid, he drilled me on everything, starting on how to hold a blade. Wait, how young did you start? Anyway, what about you? Did you train somewhere? Oh, no, nothing like that. You see, I use a special blade called an alchemic sword. It draws power from alchemically created cores. Thanks to that, even an amateur like me can wield a sword in battle. Although I doubt a well-trained swordsman such as yourself would call my slapdash technique proper swordsmanship. You both use the same weapon, but your fighting styles couldn't be more different, huh? An alchemic sword? Its structure might be similar to my weapon, then. Oh, you use a spear, right? May I take a look at it later? Of course. Thank you. Back to the topic at hand. Raze, I'd like you to teach me a little about swordsmanship. I'm sure I can improve if I actually learn the proper techniques. I don't think I'm good enough to be a teacher. Would you mind if I joined too? I'd really like to learn more about your alchemic sword, Logi. And I'm sure there are some things I can learn from Raze as well. I don't mind at all. I'll teach you everything I can. Thanks, you two. Let's find a place where we can sit and talk. Raze didn't get a word in that. I haven't even agreed to anything yet. And off they go as if it's already settled. Yeah, well... it's probably too late to fight it now. Good grief. Fine. I'll go and join them. Oh, Randolph. Oh, it's a lot of fucking Logi. Ah, interesting. Sounds like you're having a serious discussion. What's up? Oh, hey, you two. We were discussing the kind of work I used to do back in my world. I thought you were an alchemist. Wasn't that your job? I am an alchemist. But as far as my profession goes, I worked for the government. Wait, you were a government official? Logi? Is that shocking? Do I not seem the type? On second thought, I guess that role does kinda suit you. Frankly, I was surprised myself, but I saw this as an excellent opportunity to hear about a new perspective to expand my horizons. Honestly, I'm not sure how much common ground we have. I wasn't a manager like you are, Randolph. I was mainly involved in development. I handled on-site surveys and things like that. What I had to share probably wasn't all that relevant to you, I'm afraid. On the contrary, I found it enlightening. Hearing the insights of someone on this on-site experience is very useful for people in my position. In fact, you've shown me that I should be asking for regular reports from my subordinates who handle on-site assignments. You take everything so seriously, Randolph. That reminds me of something else I made your perspective on, as an alchemist as well as a fellow official. I was wondering if you could offer me any advice on how to deal with a certain alchemist who's been causing me a lot of trouble lately. Oh, well, excuse me for being such a burden. Oh, I can't fit through that gap, fuck. Oh, L. Good to see you here, L. What are you up to? I was just thinking about how Halfing's restoration has really come a long way. It really has. Even compared to only a short while ago, the town has gone much livelier. And you've contributed to that more than anyone. I'm really impressed with all you've done in such a short time. Thanks. So how about you, El? Have your explorations been going well? Really well, I'd say. I've explored almost the entire place, meaning the investigation is reaching its end. I see. Are you going to head back to Rune Province once you're done? That was my intention, but now I'm thinking about conducting another investigation. There are plenty of places humanity has yet to explore, like the Myriad Island chain and the World's End, right? The World's End? The place Resner's searching for? The very same. They say the World's End is but a fairy tale, but there's no conclusive proof of that. Imagine setting off on a grand adventure to search for a land you're not even sure exists. Doesn't that just sound magical? I guess it does sound kind of fun. What do you think, Slade? As a guy, it's hard not to get excited hearing the word adventure, especially so if it's an adventure in search of a fabled world's end. I knew you two would understand. The town's restoration will be finished before long, right? If you're interested, how about you come along on my journey? A tempting offer. At the very least, I haven't decided what I'll be doing after Halfane's been fully restored. I'm not so sure. I have my grandfather's shop to think about for one. You don't have to give me your answers right away. Just think of it as an option that's available to you. When things do finally wrap up here, and you start thinking about what you want to do next, feel free to mull it over again. I, for one, am looking quite forward to the three of us setting off together. Why are you blushing? Well, it would be a fun journey, even if I imagine it'd be hectic at times. I know, you know it. Thanks, Al. I'll be sure to give it some serious thought. I could see them making a sequel to this. Trophy unlocked, a quest for knowledge. Elle invited you to join her on an adventure. I could see they're doing a sequel to this. And, like, Rias leaves the shop to the elves and goes traveling the seas to try and find World's End with, like, Resner. Like, they could be, like, a little bit later, so Elle's learnt the fight so she can be a party member. I don't mind, but I love seeing, like, the old cast come back. But I wouldn't mind, like, more of the originals being playable next time. Like, I would count Resner enough of an original that she can fit in. But, like, let this game, like make a sequel to this, but let it stand on its own 2 feet a little more. Before I go to Star Landing, I want to sleep the night, because I want to see if any more events spawn in. Because that's happened before, where we've rested the night, and then we come back, there's more events. Aha! Oh, it's a nice little trio to see. Oh, hey, it's Totally, Aisha, and Riser. Lovely day to see you three together. Trio of alchemists, huh? Yep, when we get together, we can't help but discuss alchemy. We've been talking about how we came to study alchemy. These two have been telling me about their teachers. Totori's teacher is a bit eccentric from what we've heard. I don't think we've heard about the person Riser's learned from yet. My alchemy mentor is a bit strange himself, you might say. He's a lot older than he looks for one. And that's a nice way of undercutting it. I think he's like very, very old. And he loves sweets so much that he can't function without them. He's always munching on something sugary. Oh, but when it comes to alchemy, he really knows his stuff. You know, I'm starting to get the impression that alchemy and eccentricity go hand in hand. Haha, you might be onto something. There are a lot of peculiar alchemists back in my world as well. This world must be pretty special, since so many of us alchemists being gathered here all at once. True, speaking of, why don't you take the opportunity to share some of our knowledge of alchemy from our respective worlds? Sorry, he looks very excited about the idea. Oh, I envy you guys. An exchange like that sounds like so much fun. What are you talking about? You're an alchemist yourself, Rias. You should join us. Can I? Yay! Alright, Slade, you've been dumped for the day. It's like Rias has joined a circle of eccentric alchemists. Cute. A circle of eccentrics. Raze, what are you doing just hiding in a corner here? They just like put them wherever they feel like. Oh, it's all free. Oh, it's not so often you see you three talking together. What's up? Ah, timing couldn't be better. We were just talking about you, Slade. Me? Really? Raze's been telling us about the training you did with him. Wow, Slade, you've been getting lessons from Raze? What, yeah? Could hardly say no. He had a very compelling reason. Oh, really? What? Never mind. Oh, it was to help him be better protecting Rias. I already know exactly what that is. How come you three were talking about that anyway? Well, Raze here is concerned that his training alone might not be enough. So he asked Logi and me whether we'd be willing to teach you a thing or two as well. Wait, you're gonna train me too? Given how capable Raze is, I don't think it's strictly necessary. Still, you never know what you might go up against, and the stronger you get, the more prepared you are. So let's get cracking. Come join us for your first training session, Slade. Right now? Why train tomorrow when you can train today? The sooner the better. Don't worry, we won't go too hard on you. Well, alright. Thanks, you two. Good luck, buddy. So it's like, in the contrast, Rias gets to hang out with all the girlies and talk about alchemy. Slade just gets grueling lessons and teachings from all the lads. like Slade is like, I wish I was one of the girls right now. Like his arms are aching like shit. Alright, any more events? Any more purple or pinky events would be lovely. Ah, no, okay, we've got to advance the plot. Rias, you come at a good time. Randolph just finished compiling a report. Wait, really? Yay, I'm so glad we came. Since you're all here, we'll go over it together, Randolph, if you would. To summarize, the dimensional path has remained stable, showing no signs of imminent danger. While the reason for its sudden appearance remains unclear, we can assume it will remain harmless, so long as it's not interfered with. What a relief, and I guess we can treat it more or less the same as the paths inside the Atelier. Yes, the dimensional path in question hasn't caused anyone the slightest harm since its appearance. So while I am grateful that you suspended your investigation of the ruins for our sakes, I think you should be able to resume it without issue now. Right, then that's what we'll do. We can't afford to wait around any longer. It's time we got to the bottom of everything. Slade! Well said. Some precautions were necessary, but your investigation has been halted for too long. I apologize for contributing to the delay. But at the same time, I must ask you to be careful. Make sure you come home safe, alright? Of course. Don't you worry, we'll be right there with them. Rest assured, we'll do everything in our power to assist them. You two have been blessed with some truly wonderful friends. Yeah, we couldn't have asked for better. Alright, our destination is the final dimensional path. Onward to the Atelier! I don't recognize that name cold spelled, so I'll take you along. Yes, same. Hey, oh, Claudia, what brings you here? Oh, hello, you two. We were just having a chat. Knowing you two, let me guess, you were discussing business? Correct. Specifically about the town's supply of materials. Halfane's restoration has come a long way, but the reality is that we still don't have a stable supply of medicine, materials, and other necessities. That's why I was hoping I could persuade some of the merchants with connections to the capital to assist us for a bit longer. I guess we can't expect all the town's problems to be solved the second the restoration's done, huh? Well, Eve, allow me to assure you that we will indeed continue to support Halfane, even after the restoration is concluded. Really? Are you sure you don't need to discuss this? I'm quite sure. That was always our intention. Fostering long-lasting relations is one of the core principles of business, you know. Besides, personally speaking, I could never turn my back on this town, knowing how much it means to so many of my friends. Claudia. Oh, well, thank you, Claudia. I promise I'll find a way to repay you for this someday. Oh, please, it won't be necessary. As you should know, I'm not the only one eager to support this town. It's not only Totri and myself, all the merchants here are determined to help Halfane. We will continue to do our utmost to procure all the materials we can, so just let us know if there's anything the town needs. Final dimensional path, but again. Oh, there's fucking something else in here. Look, the town restoration is going pretty well, Camilla. Oh, hello, Slade. Yes, I'd say so. It's all thanks to you, Rias, and everyone else working so hard. At the rate things are going, the town will be able to regain proper function quicker than expected. That day can't come soon enough. For me, and for Rias as well, I'm sure. This is where the two of you grew up, after all. I want to restore your hometown as soon as I possibly can. But I wonder what will happen after that. You mean, what will happen after the town, after it's restored? Oh no, not the town. I was actually wondering about what Rias will do once it's done. Halfane is Rias' home, so once the town is restored, do you think she'll choose to keep living here? I could see that. I don't think she'd be able to just up and leave her grandfather's shop, for one thing. Were you hoping she'd go back to the capital with you, Camilla? Of course, but Rias isn't a child anymore. How she lives her life going forward is ultimately up to her to decide. Hey, sorry I was a little late. I was making a report to Randolph. Don't worry about it, I was just chatting with Slade here. What about? Oh, you know about this and that. But hey, Rias, what were you planning to do once the town's been restored? Who, me? Well, I thought about it, but haven't made up my mind yet. I can't leave the shop unattended, and who knows, I might end up finding other stuff I want to do. And here I thought there'd be no question about you wanting to stay in Halfane. What? Sis, are you and Dad planning to move here? No, we're not, but Halfane is your birthplace, and the shop is here, so I just thought... Yeah, but you and Dad are my family. I can't just say see ya and stay behind on my own without a second thought. The capital, Halfane, the shop, you and Dad. I can't choose. You're all important to me. Oh, Rias, seems you grew up to be quite the greedy girl. Is it so wrong if she's greedy for all the right things? Good point. Dad and I are lucky to have someone like you in our family, Rias. I know you guys mean that's a compliment, but it's hard to feel good about being called greedy. Oh, I just realized Claudia's here as well. Yeah, there's a lot of extra characters that kind of just end up here. Claudia's here. Ellie's been here like all fucking game. I don't think Ellie's going to show up in another cutscene ever again, unfortunately. Same with Vio. I think anyone who ends up in here is like, they're relegated to only when they're needed. Like Claudia only shows up in like other scenes. You don't really see her around the town. It is nice though. It makes the town feel more like alive. It's like it's growing. It's like when I'm out and about exploring the field and I just bump into fucking Shaylee in the grass. It's like, oh hey. Oh, there's more. There's another event, and there's an event around. Let's do this one around here first before I go see what Camilla wants again. Oh, Sophie. Sophie! Ah! What are you looking at? Shush, not so loud! Isn't Logi over there? So you're spying on Logi then? Sophie, does that mean that you like him? No, it's nothing like that. Then why are you watching him in secret? You see, there was actually a Logi back in my hometown too. Oh, well, they're actually referencing that? That they had a Logi, a named character called Logi in... And that was the blacksmith. And the Logi here looks and acts pretty much the exact same as the one from my world. Wait, really? Does that mean he came here from the same world as you, Sophie? That's what I thought at first, but the Logi I knew was a bit older. Plus the Logi I knew was a blacksmith, not an alchemist like this one. Could it be that he is the same person, but from a time before you met him? Oh, that could be it. It explains why he's younger too. Logi did travel sometimes, but he's always lived in the same town as me. And I've known him since I was little, so that can't be it. Are you talking about me? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I wasn't expecting that big of a reaction. Startle is an understatement. Logi, have you ever heard of a town called Kirshenbell? Kirshenbell? Sorry, I can't say that I have. Why do you ask? That's the name of your hometown, right, Sophie? Yeah, and I guess he really does just happen to resemble the person I know then. They do say that across the world there are two people who look just like you. Add different worlds into the mix, and some close resemblance isn't so strange. Yeah, that must be it. Sophie's hometown? A stranger that looks like me? What is this all about? Yeah, there's a Logi, and there's also a little girl called Esha. And they're not the same. Whoops. Boost HP damage dealt by 10% and stun damage dealt by 10%. So it's just a general buff. Alright, so that's everyone fully upgraded. So if I check... Actually, no, it isn't here. Stats, I can get an idea of where everyone's at. 432, 227, 3. The dexterity being 120 is nice. I think Oh, okay. I think Todori's dexterity is it was kind of low yesterday, and it made the NA not as good because the dex requirement is the level requirement, which is 89. So it's like 89, and she had on like yeah, but now that's okay. 458, 436, 232. 535. Damn, Rays. 391, 287, 480, 298, 371, 460, 372, 323, 507. Jesus, Sophie's up there as well. 319, 340. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be Camilla again once. I never would have imagined, even when we first came here, but you know, a fully fledged adventurer and alchemist, Rias. So much is happening so fast, which helped me grow, I guess, but, where's this coming from? Most adventurers enjoy going on, well, adventures. Many of them travel all over the world, right? I started wondering if you might end up going on a big journey like that, Rias. I feel faint just thinking about it. I guess I might do that one day, but at least for now I'm not planning to go anywhere. For now, huh? If you ever did leave on a long journey, I'd probably be too worried to sleep at night. You're the worrywart, aren't you, sis? If it comes to that, you can just go look for her. Go look for her? You mean for Rias? Yeah, my mother is an adventurer too. She went off on a journey and didn't come back for a long time. And so I became an adventurer myself and set out on the journey on my own to search for her. Were you able to see her again? Yes, but rather than me finding her in my travels, I was able to see her because she returned home. Yeah, that's the true ending of Totally, which is like, if you get any ending other than the true ending, it is depressing because she thinks her mum's dead. See, well, whatever the case, I'm glad you two were reunited. The journey to search for her, you know, it does sound like fun. I could go around and hear about all the things Rias has accomplished while following her trail. Aw, that would be lovely. Come on, sis, I just said I'm not even planning to go anywhere. Oh, but you know, asking around about her feats might be somewhat dangerous. Dangerous? Why do you say that? Well, just imagine if Rias went on a rampage through some town, or collapsed a bridge, or was seen walking around town with a monster in tow. You might end up getting slapped by the person you asked. Totally, you're not speaking from experience, are you? I am, and it was awfully scary when it happened. That's why you may want to exercise caution. Yeah, her mum's a bit of a did everything. I mean, that's not the kind of thing I do. You ever did such things, I'd find you right away and drag you straight home. I just said I wouldn't. Is it really the kind of person you two see me as? Trophy unlocked, Sister Guildmaster. How do Camilla feels about Rias? Getting a lot of trophies today. So yeah, we need to keep an eye out for snowflake crystals. I'm assuming where we're going to go next is going to be snow themed, whether it's the next dimensional path or where we crash land afterwards. We need to keep an eye out for yeast, fucking tool sets, and calm blue flame. Oh, and Agnes Welt. I think looking at the effects, 6 looks like maybe it might be the limit. Does all of them go up to 6? We'll see. Hello everyone, your timing is impeccable. Oh, does this mean you figured something else out? It does. This time I have truly fascinating information about Alma's great tree to share with you. Allow me to explain. Oh wow. Everyone calls it Alma's great tree, but no one's for sure who or what Alma is, am I right? You know, I haven't really thought about it. Well, Alma appears to be the name of a white alchemist who survived the destruction of Kershaw. They were also the founder of Hulfane. As for the tree, it was something Alma planted during their lifetime, and instructed the townspeople to take very good care of. Wow, so Alma is the name of an alchemist. Maybe Hulfane once thrived with the power of alchemy, just like Kershaw. Now, the fruit of the tree, Alma fruit, used to be part of Hulfane's culinary culture, isn't that right? It turns out that custom has been around since the very beginning, because Alma instructed the townspeople to eat it. What's up, Slade? Raise? Something sound off to you two? Well, it's nothing major. I'm just wondering why Alma would go out of their way to tell the townspeople to eat the fruit. Exactly. This Alma must have had something in mind from the very moment they planted that tree. Couldn't it have been to mark some sort of occasion? Or perhaps Alma simply wanted to give the townspeople a local specialty on the basis of a festival? Good thinking. The practice of eating a particular food at a specific time of year for good luck is common in several regions. However, in the case of Alma's great tree, the reason behind the ritual is unknown, or rather, it doesn't seem to have been recorded. The intuition of this genius archaeologist finds this highly suspicious. There must be something more to this. However, without any written record, there's no further progress to be made, huh? Well, maybe we'll find all the answers we've been looking for through the final dimensional path. Right, after all, it's the last one. There's no way it won't be packed with secrets to make your jaw drop. He was hoping, so long as they're the secrets we're looking for. We're Slade. Let's make sure we have everything we need before we head through. Yeah, it'll probably be the most dangerous path yet. Guess that means I should make some more stuff than I think we need, and then some. Sounds like a plan. Take this chance to strengthen our equipment as well. I already done that. Alright, round 2 of saying, alright, let's do this. This is it. We're finally going to get some answers soon. I won't have to wonder about what Dad's last words meant anymore. Nothing seems to be happening on this side so far. Yeah, it isn't so different from how it was on the other paths. Thank goodness, that means we can focus on investigating. Right, ready everyone? In we go! The darklit tundra. Whoa, it's freezing! What is this place? The entire area is covered in ice. Never seen anything like this. The sky is really pretty. There's something lonely about it as well. Oh wow, yeah, the sky. The cold won't bother the monsters though. Let's keep our guard up and make sure we don't give them an opening. Oh, right, about the monsters. Oh, right, about the monsters at my level. Emma underwater. Okay. No. I got one. I can't remember if it was on stream or not. I got one that was like all S ranks. And it's like, after I got that one, I'm like, okay, if I'm not getting that, or at least like all A ranks, maybe all Bs I'll accept, I'm not taking them. No, I'm good. Oh, that hit? That's funny. I like the vibe of the music. Okay, this is back where we started. Oh, S rank bugs, I saw that. Even fire magic only do so much in a place like this. It's so cold. I can't handle it. Wait, I know. Sophie, lend me your coat. No, wait, Rias, then I'll be cold. Also, you can see, like, how my, like, when I cleared out all the rest, how my level started to run away. Because, like, you don't have to actually fight anything anymore, really, you know? It becomes very automated after a while. Nah, that's not interesting. Oh Jesus, I'm racing through this. The inventory space needs to be more wary. If it's not something new, I've got to leave it. Or something that I particularly want. That's a gold one, I'll fight you. Ooh. Maybe it's a bit late to ask this, but do you really think we'll find out the truth here of what happened 12 years ago? How should I know? Right now, all we can do is have hope and keep moving forward. I know, and that's all we can do, but I swear, if we don't get any answers from this, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, thanks for letting me know, I guess. So I'm looking for the mini boss to fight at least. There you are. Oh, so pure magic doesn't work. Okay. Easel Frost. Azure Frost Pearl, not Easel Frost Pearl. I can read. Fight you again, fuck it. I think with Wilbel's the big skill at the end is that it uses all of her AP no matter what, so that's why I'm trying not to click it much.
的だったわね。少し休憩しましょうか。楽勝ね。
これは結構珍しいんじゃないか。
これは値打ちがありそうね。妖精さん見つけた。
I thought it was a ferry, but it's fine.
ここはさっきの
Fucking
場所と
again?
違う場所みたいだね。強そうなのが
It's just you again. Give it up. Even he was running away from me. Oh no, not again.
こんなところで負けてられないからね。見えたわ、あいつの弱点。私に任せなさい。まずは私。
次は俺だ。合わせる。
Damn.
大した敵じゃなかったな。まだ強くなれ。
冒険の成果まだまだ。
これも一つの学びだな。
これを使えばもっと強くなれそうですね。
There's another one. I'm not fighting every single fucking one of them. Just carry on.
妖精がいるな。行くぞ。
おいっす。どうしようかな。これでいい？大きくなれ。大きくなれ。いつでも絶好調だよ。
No. Goodbye, Chip.
今はやめとこ。何が出るかな。
これでもっと強く。
Dark Frost Pearl. I'll check them all when we get out of here.
珍しいものとかあるかしら。
I think we'll finally think. Oh, it's just normal dialogue.
やはり来たか。
So there is one in here. That's how it goes. Hard to be surprised at this point.
驚かないけど。
Heh.
さすがに今回
It seems to be against a strong one this time.
でも
Then we'll just have to be even stronger. Right, besides, we work together. There's something we can't beat.
大丈夫。私たちは
Can't afford to stop here. We have to keep going, no matter what.
全部はっきりさせ
Get to the truth. We'll force our way through.
通してもらうよ。
行くぞ。
Let's do this together.
ここで引くわけにはいかない。あんたを倒して先に進んでやる。そうそう。
Yeah, you're untouchable by
力引き出すよ。
physical, which is standard for these ghosts.
見えたわ。あいつの弱点。私に任せなさい。よーし。決まって。そこだ。いっけー。
Oh my god.
頭がぐるぐるする。行くよ。前に出ます。ここはちむちゃんに。待って助かっちゃった。体が軽い。
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。
始めるわよ。まずは私。まだまだ。食らっちゃえ。飛んでけ。
Goodbye.
私の魔法があればこんなもんよ。
Ah. Did we win? Don't act like it was that much of a fight.
どうにかなったみたいだな。
Looks like it.
さすがに
Talk about a strong foe. But we can breathe a little easier now, right?
これで。
ああ、
Yes. All that's left is to find a pedestal.
近くに
It should be close, but... Whoa, Wilbur, what's the matter? It's here! It's really here! What is? What is? Oh, Wilbur, did you find that ingredient you've been searching for?
してた素材。
I did! Here it is! This is it! Yay! Congrats!
よかった。
I'm so glad. Now I don't have to worry about disappointing Ayesha.
進むわ。
Intuition never leads me wrong. Can't believe he was actually here. She looks so happy. Though Rias seems even happier for some reason. I'm so happy for Wilbel. She must have been so anxious about whether or not she'd really find it. Anxious? Me? Never. I'm telling you, I had faith in my intuition. Anyway, you're done gathering it, right? Can we move on now? Ah, must you spoil the moment for me as well? I suppose you are the one who pointed it out to me, so as a show of gratitude, I'll let it slide just this once. You need to act all high and mighty. I'm done waiting, so you'll have to catch up. Hey, who's acting all high and mighty now, huh? Oh, Wilbel. Still, it really was a really lucky find. Come on, we should head after them. Oh, over there. Doesn't it look like one of the pedestals we always find? It does, and there are no foes in sight. So we should be good to head on over. Glad we managed to find it, after all. There didn't seem to be one in the last dimensional path we investigated. We need a place to book on the pedestal, yes? Go ahead, Slade. Alright, anyone stand back a bit? And watch Rias' eyes! After the last few times. The last one, please give us what we seek. My goodness. It's going the same as the previous paths. More text appearing in the book. So pretty soon it should happen again. Yep, there it is. One's lives. Oh, I knew it. Bring back everyone's lives. Wait, did it just say lives? What is this? Rias! Rias, your eyes! There. Back to normal? Rias, are you okay? Yeah. I'm alright. It's not the first time this has happened. More importantly, just now, I heard that voice again. It said to bring back everyone's lives. Everyone's lives? Who is everyone, I wonder? And just whose voice is it you're hearing? I'm not sure, but I think whoever it is, they're trying to reach us, to make a request. That's why they're talking to you? Rias, could this voice somehow be related to the eyes of discerning sight? Maybe that's why only you can hear it. Oh, I don't know. Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, will it? I'm fine, so let's just forget about this for now. Anyways, Slade, there's more text in the book, right? We'll have to ask Al to decipher it, so we can get our answers. Right, yeah. Well, come on then. Let's keep going. I wonder what kind of place this dimensional path's connected to. I guess the best thing to do right now is focus on what's right in front of us. Yeah, Slade's still worried about her, though. Okay, the Unite bonus seems quite nice, but other than that... Yep, that's going to power the last thing. Oh, Jesus, from cold to hot. Ow! Oh, I can't breathe. My throat feels like it's on fire. Based on the terrain, I assume this must be a volcano. Just where in the world are we? I recognize this place. This must be in Hain province. I've been here once before with Resner and the others. Hain province, huh? That borders on the mountain range in the south of Laterna. First we freeze our butts off, and now we're sent into a furnace.
今度はすっごく暑い場所に放り出されるなんて。
Yeah, this is pretty extreme.
どうしましょう。
Shall we head back then, now that we've confirmed where the dimensional path leads?
いや、
No, that'd just be a waste of time. This place is connected to the Atelier, so there might be something to find here.
だから
Let's press on a bit further.
わかった
Okay, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? Especially after what just happened with your eyes. Don't worry, like I said, I'm all okay. Anyway, this heat might be rough, but I'm nearly done. We can do this.
火山だからな足を
The Meridry Volcano.
気をつけるんだぞ
Oh, this is a big area, huh?
ほんと心配性なんだから。
Given that, you know, it's a volcano, be sure to watch your step. Oh, you're such a worrywart. Give me a break, Mum. Back again with the... I guess you really must be okay if you've got the energy to make jokes like that.
それだけ元気なら大丈夫か新しく行ける場所があるみたいだ
Before we do that, though, I want to go back to the Atelier
アトリエに行くのかな。
to drop all the stuff in the basket. Oh, back into the container, I should say. Whoa! The mana in the Atelier got denser again, but I can make even stronger items now. Now that mana is being provided by Darklit Tundra, another mana compressor has become operational. The item enhancement function has been boosted, and the item level can now be easier to raise. Oh fuck, the container's full! Oh no! Hang on, I gotta do a lot of fucking clean out here. I want the S ranks, like higher ranking shit. Give me a few more spare. Oh, do you think I have enough of these? So I need enough room as well, because I'm going to be losing the volcano immediately after this, so I need a lot cleared out, realistically. So I'm just making sure I have at least a few or something. I don't want to completely fuck myself. God, I have so much shit. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I have 10,000 things, so I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, oh my god. That'll do. I'm sorry, I can't want to do this anymore.
どこへ行くんだ
Ooh! Ooh, new friend. Who?
さっさと行くぞ
Potentially. Oh, other Shaylee! So it's the right recipe. If I use these ingredients... Hmm? Was that an alchemy recipe? Hey, are you also an alchemist? Yes, I am. And you are? I'm Rias, Halfane's alchemist. Rias. Oh, you must be Rias and Slade. I'm Shaelestria. I've heard all about you two from the other wanderers. Shaelestria, an alchemist who's travelling in search of clues to help save her homeland. Those close to her call her Shaylee. So you're a wanderer too. Seems like there's an impressive network between you all. I mean, what are you working on? If you need a hand, just say the word. Oh, well, the townspeople need dragon materials. If I defeat a dragon, they agreed to carve it up, and we'd share the materials. From what I've read, dragon meat is a rather unique flavour, but it's supposed to be quite delicious. Meat, so that's what you're after. Oh, yes, it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I really love eating new types of delicious meat. But we need stronger tools to cut the materials off, which is a request I've taken on. I will soon need to go and take down the dragon after that, but I'm already thinking about the dragon meat. Ha, I can tell you're really excited to try it. Well, count me in interested too. We'll take care of that dragon for you. Are you sure? I am. While we're out fighting, you just focus on finishing those tools. Alright, I will. Please be careful, you two. Defeat the King of the Storms. Dragon.
どこへ行こうか
Oh, it's another event. Hang on. Then we'll go check your dragon. Maruru! Ah, Rias, Slade. Totally. And who's this with you? Hello, I'm Maruru. Marilyn's Reed Arles, nicknamed Maruru. She's a budding alchemist who studied under Totori's tutelage, a former princess. Former. She is both bubbly and proactive. I love Maruru. She's such a bean. You two must be Rias and Slade. My mentor Totori has told me all about you. Mentor? I was an alchemy teacher for a bit. Maruru's taller than Totori because it's how they look in their original version. Back in my world, I once travelled to a country called Arles. Maruru is the princess of that country. Huh? Princess? Just a formal one. I'm an alchemist now. You sure do know all kinds of people, Totori. I was just talking to Maruru about helping with Halfane's restoration. She worked hard on developing her own country, so I thought she might have some insight on the town's restoration. Yes, I'm sure I can help. I love Maruru's design in this. She looks perfect in this art style. There's something I'd like to try, but I should get permission first. Then let's ask my sister. She knows the restoration plans best. Oh, there's someone in charge? I would love to talk to her. We'll need some time to talk everything over thoroughly. We should check with Camilla to see if she can make an appointment. Good idea. I'll go ask her quick. Wait here, Maruru. Thank you. I'll leave it to you then. Hang on, this is important. I look the amount of character screenshots I have that are just like staring at them blankly like this, but like, come on, it's so nice to see these characters again. Of course, I'm gonna take the screenshots before they vanish from the ether. I don't know when I'm next gonna see fucking Maruru, you know? I need to go talk to Camilla as well. Okay. There's someone who wants to help with the restoration. Oh, of course, that would be a big help. We're short not just on workers, but also on experienced people who can lead on site. I'll find the time. So could you tell them to wait just a bit longer? Putting experience to use. Alright, go talk to Maruru. So Camilla has time to speak with me then? Oh, thanks for setting it up. No problem. She said she'd be really grateful for your insight. I'm glad I can put my experience to use. I don't want to stop at just helping Ulls. I want to make a difference for even more people. Maruru, thank you. We'll be counting on you. You can just sit back while Maruru gives her all. Come on, let's all work towards restoration. Oh, we can't just sit back. That makes me happy. You can start placing orders on the Maruru. So she's probably going to be in Star Landing then. She's probably going to be another NPC that just ends up slapped in there, I'm assuming. Fucking... Alright, we won't check then. Good, you're here. We need to speak with you. Does something happened? Take a deep breath and listen to me. Another dimensional path has appeared, this time in the middle of town. What? In town? Is everything okay? Is anything... Calm down, Rias. Nobody's hurt. Thankfully, we discovered it quickly. As soon as we got the report, we stationed guards around it to keep the townspeople back. Okay, good. That's a relief. Still, though, a path in the middle of town. It is worrying. Should we investigate it? There wasn't much information to be gleaned from your investigation on the previous anomaly, was there? So there's no rush this time. We'll keep guards posted at the entrance, so only go when you're prepared. Alright, we'll tackle it when we can. Oh, peculiar bone eater, okay. Defeat the fire flower. Avenge me! What I thought was an unusual flower turned out to be a monster. It really took me by surprise, and before I knew it was happening, it attacked me and ran away. Ugh, the shame. Mushroom. Yeah, that tracks. Right, is she in here? Vio's here, Ellie's here, Claudia's here. I would have thought Maruru would be in here. Anyway, King of Storms. You're over at the Garden of Serenity. Oh, you're over there. Oh, okay. Another area we broke open that didn't really have much in it. So any area we find that's like a weird corner that has nothing in it, it's going to be a quest later on. Got it. We'll do this and then Maruru's quest and then we'll go check out the volcano. So it made me really happy to see Maruru in particular, because it's like, no, I really liked the Arlen games. I mean, Rarona's kind of just okay, but after Rarona, like, Toturi is phenomenal, Maruru was really fun, Lulua was great. And it's about time, too, because it was like, it was just kind of Toturi for a while. It's like there really wasn't many Arlen faces showing up. There's still not a single Iris character in this game, which is fucking weird, but it is what it is. Do another Gaia drive.
余裕だな。かなり価値のある代物みたいだな。どこへ行くんだ？
Oh, it's in the volcano. Oh, there's another.
さあ行くわよ。
Oh no, this is what we needed to do, right? For Shaylee.
街が
Yes.
明るくなってきたな。
Thank you both. Now I can finally try some dragon meat. Glad to hear it. I'd like to try it too. The townspeople also taught me the best way to eat it. You grill a thick slice nice and slow, and then you just bite right in. Apparently that's what tastes best. It's hard to imagine you eating like that. Never judge a book by its cover. And then there'll probably be a new quest to pick up for her, so I'll just get that now.
どの依頼を受けよう
Yes.
か。
Defeat Alchemy Pot.
任せたぞ。
どこに行こうかな。
It's also in the volcano. Okay, so just fight everything at the volcano.
どこに行く？
どこに行こう
And
か
Cold
な。
Spell's over in the marsh.
そこまで
I'll fight.
緊張しなくて
Oh,
も
we have
大
fought
丈夫
Cold
そう
Spell
だ
before.
ね。
I'll still just beat it up now quickly, and then we'll go to the volcano. Yeah, we fought you before. That's fine.
どんな壁だって乗り越えてやるんだから。ここは思いっきり同点にはつきものです。決めた。もう怒ったんだから。いやー、この調子で進もう。そんなに強くなかったね。どこに行こうかな。アトリエに帰りますか。 どこに行きますか。
Okay, there are a couple new ingredients to find.
私たちならここは楽勝ね。こんなところで足を滑らせたら、この終わりだね。もし落ちちゃってもすぐに気を引き締めていこうね。
Fireflower.
このくらい冒険にはつきものです。
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。 よし、行くぞ。
まずは私。よし、
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
次は俺だ。合わせる。そこだ。
決めた。決めた。力をためて。いやー。
これも嫌い。この
Yeah, the falling blade follows up constantly.
息を合わせて。そうだ。よし。やった。勝利です。余裕。珍しいもの見つけちゃったわ。おりゃ。これは
Oh, there's a gap there. I was gonna say I can't jump that then.
やった。すっごい珍しい。
これあまり見かけない素材だな。新しい
Thousand scale fruit. What are we hiding in here? Oh, and you're probably the pot we need to fight then.
どんな壁だって乗り越えてやるんだから。私たちは逃げも隠れもしないよ。
あ あれが弱点か。今なら狙えそう
Weak
だ。
to wind, okay. That's one way to check.
やるよ。
よし、行くぞ。
まずは私。まだまだ。
合わせる。
Oh my god, Reed!
大した敵じゃなかったな。
Alright, that's that done. Yeah, we can turn all of them in.
ザクザク。おりゃ、そんなのめったに手に入りませんよ。頑張って探した甲斐がありましたね。おりゃ。はあ。これぐらい。
新しい発見だな。
Oh, dragon meat. Oh, yeah, dragon eye.
何？かなり価値のある。
珍しい素材みたいですね。おお、すごいの見つけちゃった。
Oh, doorbell just rang. One sec, guys. Alright, I'm back. Let's go.
かなり価値のお前たちといれば。
Flame mouth cavern. Oh, flame front cavern mouth. I was like, flame mouth cavern mouth? That seems a bit redundant. No. I just couldn't read.
おりゃ。
ラクシ
これは貴重ですね。
There's more to explore before we go objective way, so we'll go this way.
いろいろと見ても。
Fiery plunge basin.
よかったね。
I'll go this way first, because we can go back on ourselves.
何に使えるのかしら。
町
何持って帰ろう。お宝。
Moondrops, ooh.
いやつだな。
とりゃ。おりゃ。
かなり価値のある代物みたいだな。
おりゃ。
We've already fought one of you, but we can fight you again.
引き締めていこうね。はい。
I think I fought you in one of the domains.
隙間なです。
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。
So now just power through. Oh, welcome back then. You struggling to sleep?
始めるわよ。まずは私。
次は俺だ。
Call back.
まだまだ。
Oh, that you we met Maruru. You met good old Princess Maruru earlier.
決めた。よーん。
And we've met the other Shaylee, so we've met both Shayleys. Yay!
行くよ。
Okay, I'll throw the nuke.
ちょっと強すぎるかも。割り込んじゃうの。そこだ。
Did it back up to do a run up for the attack?
弱点をつけそうだ。俺に任せてくれ。
So hang on, guys.
今がチャンス。
よし、行くぞ。
私から行くよ。
合わせる。
Fucking hell, Raze. Your attack stat is so cracked. we did all that to get halfway through the health and you just one tap to the second half.
強くなれたみたい。これは貴重ね。近くにもっとないか。
Oh, nighttime.
急に夜に帰り道の早いさ。
こんな珍しいものが手に入るなんて。私今日。
見たことない。
A Lumiere Potpourri. Oh, did that thing respawn because it turned from day to night? It absolutely did, okay. No, I didn't want to do that. Nah. Or is it Sophie combo horrifying? To be honest, you know, look at my attack stat. They are the two highest attack stat right now. Because Raze is 539, Sophie is 511. I really don't need to fight you guys as well, I'm just kind of circling them. Red Hawk Crystal and Forbidden Grimoires. Alright, let's get back. See what we find in this corner. Considering every single one of these has ended up having a Atelier character from another game like be relevant to it, I wonder what character might show up here. Oh, there's a hook point. Can I circle that and get this treasure chest first? Ooh, water beast fossils. Alright, let's see what happens here. Well, we've searched just about everywhere. And we didn't find a thing. Do all the ingredients we gathered not count? That's not what I mean. I just don't get why a location like this would be connected to the Atelier in the first place. Oh, don't take it too hard, Rias. I know how you feel, but that's just how these things go sometimes. Besides, I kinda understand why the ancient alchemists chose this spot. Oh, you know, I have an idea myself. Oh, really? This spot alone wouldn't have been enough to go on, but it's a little clearer when you take a step back and consider all the different places we've seen. The forest, the seaside, a cave, a lake, and a volcano. None of them look that special at a glance. But the variety is very telling. These paths were surely created in order to procure abundant amounts of alchemical ingredients. That would make a lot of sense. It certainly takes an alchemist's perspective to see it, though. Oh, then I guess I couldn't put 2 to 2 together because I'm still a newbie alchemist. Why are you so upset? It's just, we've been giving out all every single day. Even Sophie and Totally help us out. But we haven't made any progress. And time's running out. The Atelier manners could dry up any day now, and... Hey, stop right there. How about taking a few deep breaths? Ready? Breathe in. Wilbo, taking deep breaths in a place like this is only going to make her lungs hurt. Well, she's got to calm down. And as for a matter of fact, it's not just her. Say and all the other townspeople are wound up right now too. Wilbo's right. The harder things are, the more we need to relax and cut ourselves some slack. Okay, that sounds nice and all, but... Oh... I know! What we need is a festival! Why don't we hold a festival in Hulfane? Festival? For instance, in my hometown, we had a fishing festival. At one point, it actually fell out of practice for a while. But when we decided to hold it again for the first time in years, everyone in the village had so much fun, and it made such a huge difference in the community. Actually, Halfin used to have a festival too. The Harvest Festival. Hang on, I got a message. Right, I missed that. We'd gather together like one big family, have a feast and play games and whatnot. Then we'd have all the alma fruit for dessert. That's it then! We should hold another harvest festival, and we'll help you do it, won't we, Toturi? Of course! Things might be tough for Halfine at the moment, but it's times like these when people need fun the most. I second that. This sounds like exactly what Halfine needs. Agreed. At the very least, I think you should see what Camilla thinks of the idea. Well, I'm all for it. It's been forever since my last Harvest Festival. You up for this, Rias? Of course! How could I not be totally on board with something like this? Thanks, everyone, and, sorry for spiraling into negativity like that. Okay, since we're all in agreement, we'll pitch the idea to Camilla as soon as we get back into town. Totally know I will come too. We're the ones who recommended the plan after all, so you can count on us every step of the way. Oh, I'm getting all pumped up now. The revived Halfane Harvest Festival is going to be better than ever. I'm going to be an Atelier game without some kind of fucking festival. Now that sounds more like the Rias we all know and love. Thanks so much for the suggestion, Toturi. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad we can cheer you up a bit. Now let's get out of here before we all burn to death. Tell me more about this fishing festival. What kind of activities were there? It might give you some ideas for the Harvest Festival. Huh? We wore Actually, never mind. It wouldn't be a useful reference, trust me. Hmm? He's like, actually, you know what? Let's not have something that makes us all get into swimsuits. I want to go back to the Atelier first. Halfane. Oh, actually, I want to go back to Halfane because I want to turn in the quests. Maruru's quest, Shalestra's quest, and like that one generic we had. Maruru's quest being avenge me, and all it was that she got startled by an enemy and then they ran off, and so she got embarrassed. It was like, you're not dead, Maruru. Fucking avenge me. That's probably the same ones, yeah. Ah, look who's back. I trust this venture was at least a little fruitful. You know it. It'd be great if you could start deciphering the new text right away. Would you mind? Of course not. Hurry up and hand it over already. Ah, yes, excellent. More for me to read. Now all I need to do is work my magic. Oh yeah, we also had a scene earlier where Elle extended an invitation out to Rias and Slade that after like the town is fully restored and everything, the three of them together go traveling. Adventure, see the sights, and try and find an area called the World's End. Yes, that is a piece of land in this game's world apparently called the World's End. And I was talking about how like that could be an easy setup for a sequel if they decide to do more with Resleriana RW with these characters. Soon we'll know everything that the alchemists of old were trying to convey through this book. You mean it? We'll finally have all the answers we've been searching for? It'll take a bit of time, of course, but you can count on me. That's our elf, reliable from start to finish. Ahem. But before I begin, Rias, Slade, there's something I need to ask you. What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden? I am very certain that the event chronicled in this book are related to the Red Mist from 12 years ago. And, at the risk of stating the obvious, the answers we find therein may not be the ones you're hoping for. Are you prepared to face the truth? Whatever it may be. Of course. Learning the whole truth is the reason we've come this far. Same here. I'd never have opened the final dimensional path otherwise. Ha, my apologies. Even I can ask foolish questions at times. Well, I'll be putting all my cognitive powers into deciphering this text to perfection. Because if I fail to uphold my end of the bargain here, I'd never be able to call myself a genius archaeologist again. Final already? No, final dimensional path in the Atelier. We've still got a bit to go. There's only 5 dimensional paths in the Atelier, and we've done all of them. Part 9, the Harvest Festival. Oh, here we are again. Look at this fucking house husband. Morning, Slade. Morning. Breakfast is ready. I was about to come and get you. Yay, nothing beats waking up with a delicious breakfast. Best CG. Oh yeah, I love fucking house husband Slade. And Rias like getting up from bed like all scruffed. My day's like getting a whole lot smoother since you moved in, Slade. Rias, at your age, you should be able to cook for yourself at least. You should try to be a little more independent. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't we dig into food before dig in before food gets cold? I meant EP Rias. I gathered. True. We can talk to Camilla while Sophie and with Sophie and Totally today. Remember? Let's try not to be late. Oh, that's right. I better hurry up and get ready. It was funny that Totu was like, oh yeah, when we did the fishing thing, like we did like a swimsuit and then like shifted the topic, knowing that there's a swimsuit DLC coming for this game. It's like, oh Toturi, you're not escaping it, I'm sorry girl. Hey, we can do Dark Tundra. Trophy unlocked, the Harvest Festival. Vow to restore the Harvest Festival. The joy of a full stomach, now I have the energy to tackle the day. Always happy to cook for someone who appreciates it. That said, I wouldn't mind if you decided to do the cooking for a change. Are you saying the woman should cook, Slade? How dare you? Ah, come on, we gotta go see my sis. Got 35 hours I've put in this game already. The contrast, not only to like say like Shaylee, but like several other Atelier games, like it shows just how much I'm fucking loving this game, how much I've played it in not that much time. This game's been out a little over a week. Equal partnership, and he's always doing the cooking. Well, yeah, but you know what the equal partnership is? Is that you do what you're good at within the household. I'm pretty confident in my cooking ability, so like if I was with someone, I would cook and it'd be like, well, you just clean the dishes, and then like that's part of the teamwork. Then I made the meal, so you can just clean up the dishes afterwards. In the same vein, if they cooked, I'd clean up the dishes. If I hoovered the house one day, they do it another. Like there's ways of doing it. One can swap. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm gonna be real, I don't really enjoy cooking, I just do it because I have to. because, you know, survival. So if I had a partner that enjoyed cooking, I'd be like, absolutely, you go, girl. Fucking do you. I will clean up. Just tell me what to do. Same thing that... My point is that, like, you can do parts to play without, like, if cooking's not your strong suit, you still shouldn't have to do the balancing act. Is there any more event spaces when we come out? I see one with Sophie, but there's new things in the shops. Let me go check that first quick. Oh, we also missed an event where Sophie was stalking Logi around town, and when asked why, she went, well, it's because I know a blacksmith in my hometown that looks eerily similar to him and has the same name. I'm trying to find out if it's the same person. And then eventually, like, just dragged Sophie over to talk with him, and she confirmed it's like, no, it's not at all the same person. But that was kind of like a cute reference to actually acknowledge, you know, the blacksmith Logi from Sophie's game. Okay, no, that's fair. First ever becoming a master tailor. Sure. Oh, you still got new what? Oh, you sell Corellia now. That's the other new thing you wanted me to acknowledge. Yeah. But yeah, if I go to... characters, so yeah, outside the main bunch. Yeah, Resna and Valeria will eventually become playable as DLC. Resna's knight, Izana, seemingly isn't going to be, which is interesting. I would have thought they would have made her as well, considering these two are supposed to be two halves of a package. But I say that Heidi's not playable either, and Heidi's like Valeria's best friend, so... Oh yeah, Izana, she is literally at the bottom. She calls herself Resna's knight and protector, and she's dedicated herself to training for the sake of keeping her safe. It's literally the knight and her princess trope between these two. Whilst Valeria is straight up a warrior, and Heidi's just her bestie that comes along with her. The villains. So we've met Ayesha, we've met Razorlin, Vayne from Malkamia 1, Logi, Claudia. Oh, it doesn't have all the extras? Oh, I was expecting it to go through all the extras. Okay, so it only keeps the ones that are important on this screen in, I guess. Bradley can't. Yeah, apparently, if I go up to him, he's from the mobile game. He's from Resleriana. He serves as Deputy Councillor of the Kingdom of Laterna. He's also known as Brad for short. As Camilla's direct superior, he holds the highest authority in the capital. Since the online game takes place in the capital, I'm assuming he's like the quest giver / that kind of like character. As in, these two were the Proto-Knight Alchemist villains we fought earlier. I like Heidi's design as well. She was like a goober. But yeah, I said Resna and Valeria are going to be DLC playables, and they're also going to come with their own character stories when they're made playable, which is kind of interesting. So I might, being the keyword, cover them. What I might do is wait for all the DLC to come out, because there's 2 DLC characters and their stories, and there's also an extra dungeon. Resna's like the girl from Ramo. What, Resna Sternelicht? Is she German? What the fuck's that last name? I like that Resna has, I mean, you can see it in the artwork. She has a plushie in her hood, and it stays in her hood the whole time. But in this artwork, the plushie's bumping out. But when we met her earlier, you could see it in her hood the whole time. It's really charming. Resna's got a great design for a protagonist. It's a shame that she's, like, locked and bound to a mobile game. To an online mobile game that might not last forever, considering the server's already dead in the global version, so it's only in Japan right now. I mean, thankfully, like I said, her and Valeria are going to be DLC in this, so they're not going to be lost forever. They're going to have some kind of, like, legacy. But you know what I mean? Like, it'd been nice to, like, seen her journey on, like, a proper console game. Same, because it's 2 journeys in one. It's Resna's and it's Valeria's. the Reina half of the title is to do with Valeria, whilst obviously Resler is the first half. Anyway, let's see what Sophie wants. Uh oh, she looks like she's getting overwhelmed. Sophie, what's the matter? That fucking the neutral face, but with the dark over her forehead. Oh, Rhea, Slade! Please, you have to help me. Alright, but you need to calm down first. Tell us what's going on. It seems Sophie has taken on one too many requests from the townspeople. She kept agreeing to every task asked of her, and before she realized it, she had more on her plate than she could handle on her own. Seriously? I thought for sure a talented alchemist like you would have a good head on your shoulders. But it turns out she's a bit scatterbrained, huh? I wish I could deny it, but it's true. Yeah, it seems she has that side to her. In any case, we'd better help her out. Not only is Sophie's reputation on the line, but if the work doesn't get done, the townspeople will have difficulties. And if we all work together, I'm sure we can complete everything in good time. Good idea! Besides, we can't leave all that work to Sophie. Of course not. It's all good for it's all for the good of the town, and Sophie was just trying to help. I do like I mentioned it earlier as a joke, but I like how much screen time they've given Claudia in this. Like, it really feels like they're making up for, like, her getting benched a little bit throughout the Rise of trilogy. Even though she's still important, it feels like they are making up for it and letting her not only shine in this, but shine separately from everyone else. Like, she isn't strapped to Riser. We're getting to see her be her. Oh, you free, thank you. Well, I'll go negotiate with the merchant and see if I can procure the things you need for these requests. In the meantime, we'll handle the request to take down monsters. But it looks like there's quite a number of them, so how about you join us, Sophie? Of course I will. Just saluting, and I will pull my share of the weight. Help defeat the monsters on the... I didn't get to read all that. Where am I looking? On the road? Oh, that road, okay. So just beat the shit out of any monster? Alright. Considering all these monsters are like level 15 to 20 range, I think we'll be fine. I thought I saw you! Hey, Shaylee. I set out on a journey to save my homeland from drought. I suppose it resembles your goal a bit. There she is. Oh, and here's the other shit. Hey, Shaylee? Shaylee's over there. I can't believe I ran into Master Wilbell here. She's smaller than usual and even cuter too. Of course, both the Shaylees not naturally gravitate to the same area. Why wouldn't they? Hey, Nuka. Fucking is dead. Yeah, okay. When I said nuke it, I didn't mean it that hard, Sophie. Holy shit. Oh, you're back, I see. Your timing couldn't be better. I've just completed my share of the request as well. That takes care of everything. Really? Oh, thank you so much. That goes for you two as well, Rias, Slade. I can't thank you enough. You saved me from getting in trouble with Camilla for sure. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. Sis would never get mad about a failed request or two. If anything, I bet she'd be more upset about you overworking yourself. I agree. Camilla seems the type to say you should have come to me for help instead of trying to shoulder it all yourself. Ah, you're right. I put you three through a lot of trouble over this. I guess I can't help it. Honestly, this isn't the first time I've taken on too much and nearly exploded from stress. Your heart's in the right place, Sophie. Anyone can see you're working so hard because you want to help the town. Kindness is a virtue, but you've got to remember to ask for help when you need it. Claudia. Yeah, Sophie, you're kind of like a little lost without Plachta. You've got the power and you've got the heart, but you haven't necessarily got the mind for it all the time. Exactly, just think, we got all those quests done in the flash while we divvied them up. I know we might not be the most reliable friends you have, but if you're ever in trouble, we're always willing to lend a hand, okay? You guys! Thank you! Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but after all that hard work, I've worked up quite the appetite. Let's go grab some food. You know, I had a thought during this stream. I was talking earlier about the murmurings that we might be getting a Mana Khemia remake. And I had an exciting thought as we was doing this. If they're remaking it, that means they're going to remaster the soundtrack. Like they did with Atelier Marie. And that's very exciting. Because Mana Khemia is in that range of... The entire fucking soundtrack is just a rock band popping off. But it was the PS2 era where the sound quality wasn't the best. I want to hear like Nefertiti and Stigmata and shit like that in like high audio quality. Oh, fucking speaking of Plachta! Ah, Rias and Slade. I wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, there's something Plachta's looking for. Plachta's in this game. Sophie, introductions first. Also, this is Dole mode Plachta, not later Plachta, but that makes sense. Pleased to meet you. I'm Plachta. Plachta, an alchemist with a doll's body. She's both Sophie's mentor and dear family member. Wow, that's a real, like, passive way of saying that they're, like, basically married. That's a real passive way of saying that, like, you know, they're real fucking tight. But yeah, okay, so this is... Even though Lydia and Sudi's events have happened, because they've acknowledged it, they're still going off of everyone looks like how they look like in their original forms. Plachta looks great, though. I mean, I say that about, like, every single fucking character that shows up in this game. I think they all look great in the new art style. Nice to meet you, Plachta. I'm Slade, and you are Rias. I've heard all about you from Sophie. Plachta's my family, and also my alchemy teacher. No, because the thing is that they've acknowledged Lydia and Suli a couple times. The way it works, they kind of explained it earlier, is basically all the Wanderers come from mentally the latest part of their journey, but physically the most pivotal moment of their journey. So for most of them, it's how they look like in their original game. It's just like some weird black magic of Wanderers coming to this world. So for Sophie, the most pivotal moment of her journey was when she started it, which is why she's in her Sophie 1 design. Plachta, it was becoming a doll and starting this journey with Sophie, so she's in her doll form again. But if she left, she'd go back to being human. It's just kind of like it's basically just a bullshit excuse to have everyone in their original designs. But like Wilbel looks like a child again. Toturi looks like she's 11 again. But both of them have spoken about events that have happened way later than what their designs describe. Toturi knows Maruru, which wouldn't make sense if she was still 11, you know? Like it's just basically just bullshit made up to use all of like the original designs for everyone. But who am I complaining? But yeah, this is technically post LNS Sophie in mentality and mind. It's just she takes on the appearance of the most pivotal point of her story. Wait, you're Sophie's teacher? You must be an incredible alchemist then. Just say magic, yeah. What could such an amazing alchemist probably be searching for here? But good to know, yeah. A delicious potato called a soil potato. Huh? A soil potato? As in a soil potato you use in food? Yes. I hadn't seen Sophie in quite a while before we met up here, so I thought this would be a perfect chance to have her soil potato stew again. You met Sophie in your first voice, man, I want you to cook me some food. These two. But they're hard to find in Halfane, so we haven't had any luck getting any for the stew. Come to think of it, I don't think soil potatoes were ever grown around here. We have plenty of other kinds of potatoes, so we never really ate soil potatoes. Oh no. I was really hoping to have that stew now that we've been reunited. I can see it really means a lot to you. I guess we might be able to harvest some. No, let's talk to the company and get them to source it instead. That way, anyone else who likes soil potatoes will also be happy. It's a wonderful idea. You're very talented, Rias. Well, wow, it's not often to hear Plashta praising people like that. You're really something, Rias. I better go start talking to the merchants then. I want to see if they've done anything to Plashta's old costume, or if it's still as, like, nothing on the back as it used to be. Oh, it is absolutely no different. I saw that face over here. So what are we doing? Oh, I think it's just going back to the capital to ask, isn't it? Gather info. Oh, Plush's little portrait in the corner's cute. Oh, from here, this will be an easier way to show everyone I've met. So I've met Green Shaylee, Claudia, Ellie, Logie, other Shaylee, or Princess Shaylee, Oscar, Mew from Marie, Princess Maruru, Vayne, Monica Mia 1's pro tag, Theris, my daughter, Vio, the milk dealer, Corey, Judy, and now Plashta. Yeah, speaking of Oscar, here he is. The fuck? I'm genuinely surprised. I keep on bringing it up. I am genuinely, like, baffled. Not one Irish character at all. Not one. At least not yet. We've had 2 Salberg characters with Mew and Marie. We've had 2 Gramnids with both the protagonists, Judy and Vio. No Iris. 2 Monica Mias with a murmuring that there's a 3rd one around that Raze is looking for, with Vayne and Raze. 2 Arlands with Todori and Maruru. 2 Dusks with Wilbel and Logie. No, and 3 because Ayesha as well. I only forgot about Ayesha. 4 Mysterious because Sophie, Theris, Oscar, and now Plashta. 2 Secret with Ryza and Claudia. I said at the start, I'm not expecting anyone from Yumiya to show up because it's too recent. But yeah, so the Iris stands out. Iris really stands out. I'm also kind of surprised Marie herself hasn't shown up, considering, you know, all the legacy characters. Like, have the original Alchemist show up, why don't you? It's sort of like soul potatoes that much, or just procuring them to me? Oh, that was it? Oh, okay, let's go talk to Plashta again. I mean, I kind of understand. I mean, they would just use the ending where Iris doesn't die, wouldn't they? There's an ending in Iris 3 where Iris sacrifices herself to save the world. And it's like, that one's kind of treated as canon nowadays. Of, like, all the endings. Compared to, like, the other ones. But it's like, they could just use any other fucking excuse and just be like, hey, here's Iris from Iris 3. Like, I don't think they would use that as an excuse to, to not have her. You know? So we had a chat with one of the merchants, and they agreed to start carrying soil potatoes. Amazing! I didn't think you'd be able to negotiate it so quickly. Negotiate is a big word for what we did, but the important thing is that it worked out. Once they're in stock, be sure to have Sophie make you all the stew you want. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to it already. Just how many soil potatoes should I be expecting? Peeling them is always going to be a pain, but I'll try my best. Accept it, Sophie. Cute. And because we've done that, that also means that Plachta is going to have a quest for us in the Star Landing. So we'll have to do story then when we get there, but we'll check that as well. Oh, good morning, Rias. Morning, you two. Hi, young love. Well, you guys are already here. I hope you weren't waiting too long. You know, speaking of, it's not young, it's actually just me kind of realizing I'm like, even though I'm only 26, I'm starting to get a little older. You know, like, it's like the little things I started noticing. I was watching Ray, you know, the streamer I always watch, play Zelda Majora's Mask via the unofficial PC port the other day. And he got to the point where he met Tingle early on, and Tingle mentioned his age. And I had that moment where I was like, oh no. where this guy who's always been the old weird fuck of the series is less than a decade away from the age I am now. Because he's 35. And he mentioned it in Majora's Mask, and he went, oh yes, at the tender age of 35. And I saw, like Ray, the streamer I was watching, he go, oh fuck, I'm older than Tingle, because he's 36. And then, like, as I was watching, I was just like, oh fuck, I'm not that far away from Tingle's age in the grand scheme of life. I didn't say I'm old, I'm saying as I'm starting to get older, as I'm noticing, like, as in, like, time's passing. Oh, you went too long. Let me guess, Rias, you overslept? Right, you are. You know her well, Camilla. Never mind that right now. Sis, we're here today because we wanted to propose. Holding over Harvest Festival, right? Tootsie and Sophie just told me. It sounds good to me. I'm all for it. You are? Will we need in Randolph's opinion as well? No worries there, in all honesty, we were thinking of doing something similar ourselves. Thanks to the two of you, your friends and your fairies, Halfane's restoration's come a long way. Oh, right, I need to actually go back to the cauldron as well, because we picked up a new recipe book. I need to see if I can make anything else for the restoration. What's more, the aid we've been receiving from the capital will soon be restored to the original amount, without further reductions. If there was ever a time to do this, it's now. And there you have it. Actually, we just got back from searching the archives of Camilla and found a book about Halfane from 12 years ago. It's packed with details about the festival too. We were just about to start discussing the festival's events and logistics. Would you two care to join? Count me in. Gladly. But whilst we were doing this, the big thing that I saw, that why a lot of people think maybe Mana Kamiya is coming, is in the extras, like after we beat the game, so obviously I haven't read them all, Vane's actor is in it as well, as in like the Mana Kamiya 1 protagonist. And instead of doing the hi, I'm this voice actor, I played this character, yada yada, he does the whole thing as Vane. Like, he pretends he's Vane throughout the whole thing. But at the end, he says, I'm sure we'll meet again very, very soon. And that's what's kind of been, like, tipping everyone off to go, oh, he knows something. Like, he's the only one in the extras menu to not, like, just, like, say, hi, I voiced this character, blah, 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 blah. He like, role-plays Vane and does the whole thing as Vane, and at the end says, we will meet again soon. That's what's been, like, really been setting off the firing range for people going, oh, but there might be more Mana Kamiya coming. That's the extent of it, then. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hold the festival on the same scale as it was held 12 years ago. What we can really do is give everyone a day off work and enjoy a meal together as a town. And since we can't harvest any fruit from Alma's great tree right now, I'm afraid this festival is shaping up to be rather plain. Don't say that, we just have a lot of fun. Rias is right. Bigger isn't always better when it comes to festivals. What's most important is the spirit of the occasion. Exactly, and that's what we're here to help with. There won't be anything plain about it, you'll see. Sophie, Todori, thank you for doing so much to help the town. We will do our share of preparations too. This will be the first festival in 12 years. We've got to do everything we can to make it a success. On that note, can I ask each of you to bring your assigned tasks? Well, begin your assigned tasks. Randolph and I will get word out about the festival. Yes, we'll get started on ours right away. Let's work together to make this a festival to remember. To the town square. Of a harvest festival. After 12 years. Can't wait, this is so exciting. Sure is. I hope we can make the townspeople happy too. So we need snowflake crystal, yeast. We got the bombs, we just need tools. Calm blue flame, and magic tools I'll worry about later, but we need Alis. Oh, I know what Alis well is. Alis well. I know where that is on the list. We can maybe try and make that. Oh, okay, we have to do plot first. Got it. Oh, it isn't Rias. How's the preparations for the festival going? It looks like you'll be finishing our tasks early. Let us know if you need any extra help. Thanks, you guys. But I hope you're not pushing yourselves too hard. Make sure you take breaks, alright? No need to worry about that. We're just getting things done at our own pace. Yeah, I always try and enjoy events like this as much as I can. Preparations included. Oh, it makes me so happy to know that you two are as excited about the Harvest Festival as us. Of course, we're the ones who said you should do it, aren't we? Fair points. I have to say I'm really looking forward to sharing the festival of my childhood with everyone. Let's keep up the good work and make this a success. Right, it's a team effort after all. See you later then. Yeah, we better get back to it. Oh, but make sure you come and find us if you plan to leave town. We will, thanks. Ooh, character event. Who's here? Marie! Okay, okay, that solves one mystery. Still no iris reps. Jesus, the jiggle physics, Marie. Say, are you Rias? I heard this town as an alchemist. Yeah, that's me. Oh, sorry, I'm Marlone, an alchemist from another world. Marlone, an alchemist who visited Halfane. Close friends call her Marie. So you're a wanderer. Did you hear about Rias from other wanderers? Yes, and also from Resna. Oh, Marie, you look so much like... You look older than most of the cast. Like, you look so much more mature. Like, you look like a lady in her mid-20s. Like, compared to, like, basically everyone else. Which is funny, because I think she was also, like, 16 or 17 in her game. But she genuinely, like, she has, like, a more, like, mature, like, wider, like, jawline and things like that, like, the face design. I wanted... How dares Marlone get abbreviated as Marie? I think it's just how her friends call her. I wanted to see what Halfane was like, so I travelled here from the capital. Wait, you travelled all the way here from the capital? All by yourself? Yes, alchemy isn't well known in this world, so I'm constantly surprising people with it here. Oh, I have no idea. Also, I like that, because this is something that you aren't familiar with. This is post-Ellie, Marie. This isn't the clumsy dumpster dumbfuck Marie from the first game. This is the much wiser beyond her years, learned how to figure out her way around the world, very capable Marie that tutored Ellie in the second game. This thanks you fucking to me, it's alright. So yeah, her just taking a journey on her own all the way down from the capital, no, that makes perfect sense for Marie, because she is a lot more capable. But there's no reason to risk travelling alone. Oh, I'm fine. I have all sorts of tools for anything that might happen. For some of the endings. Oh, yeah, right, because you did all the fucking endings, so you have an idea of it. But yeah, assuming they ever do an Ellie remake or bring back Ellie in some form or fashion, you'll see a lot more of what I mean in that. Marie, like, very much becomes almost like the ideal teacher. Like, the OG alchemist teacher. Like, she's not strict, but she's very firm. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She's very to the point with everything. Like, she's very effective in what she does. Fine, there's also tools, anything that might happen. I'm good with bombs. They call me Bomb Girl back home. Yes, they do. Slade! Slade, what's with that face? Is that really something to be proud of? However, it doesn't always work as I hope with some monsters, which is too bad. His emphasis here is a bit different from back in my world, so my bombs don't pack the same punch. I've tried experimenting with all kinds of gunpowder, but nothing seems to work just right. Huh, I didn't realize it would be so difficult. Now I want Lily to show up, the last of the Salberg protags. Because I said, the third Salberg game's interesting because it's a prequel. It's based 20 years prior to Marie. So because it's prior to Marie, Marie was a teenager. Marie wasn't even born yet in the third Atelier game. So I kind of hope she shows up as well, because it'll be funny to just be like, hey, here's someone that, like, you don't really know. Because by the time you were of age and at this age now, like, Lily was well into her 40s. Oh, Rias, you know about ingredients around here, right? Maybe there's something unique to this region I could use. You found any good gunpowder? Would you share with me? Sure, I can do that. I'll find something extra explosive. Are you talking about the same thing here? Maybe we should be a bit less casual and a bit more careful with gunpowder. Flame Emperor Dust. Do I have that? I'm sure I do. I don't? How the fuck do I not have that? No, is it something I maybe, hopefully, able to do at the Atelier? So we have got a new recipe book to look through anyway. At least I think we do. Yes. Oh, that's it? Oh, fuck. I was hoping it'd be a bit more than that, if I'm honest. Uh-oh. So, a Culve band with strong alchemy fibers. Uh-oh. A Vajra wire. Which actually I need for a lot of things, so I'm kind of glad we can make this now. Oh, these were S ranks? Damn. I didn't realize we picked them up that good. Yeah, these are all the bombs I'll give in once we've got it. Alright, let's have a look. What can I make now that I've got this? We don't have an Everfreeze beehive? Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, I bet Heatwave Water will make the fucking dusting we need. Lightning Bomb and Heatwave Water. Hang on. Oh no, but it will make a Flare Nova Bomb, so yeah, we'll make that as well. Wait, this can be morphed again? What? Ah, there it is! Okay, well, we found it. There we go.
しようかな。
I'll dupe that, but I'm coming back to that Flare Nova Bomb because I want to see what else I can make. Where's the dupe? There you go.
どれを増やしたいものを選んでくれよ。これでいいかい？よっしゃ、じゃあ始めるぜ。どれにしようかな。
What was it we needed? A Hain Firestone.
これは外せないよね。
And this makes... Oh, we need this as well! Oh, fuck. Okay, we're making progress here.
私天才じゃない？いい反応だね。これにしようかな。うまくいってる？うまくいきますよ。忘れないようにメモしておかなくちゃ。さーて、何を作ろう。どれを増やしたいものを選んでくれよ。これでいいかい？お仕事完了だぜ。どこに行きますか？
Yeah, we haven't got exactly what I want to get, but we have made progress. Let's go back to the Star Landing, turn this in. Oh, I also need to pick up that quest for Plaster. I got distracted by Plight. Because there's always another quest. Yeah, there it is. Creature in the Dark. Defeat the Dark Sovereign. Theo, Ellie's there. Claudia's here.
よく来たわね。町の発展のために出資してくれるの？ありがとう。
Oh, I forgot to look for Ali as well. That's right, let's do this quick. And you need... We can do that too! Hang on. I'll be back.
どこへ行くんだ。
どれを増やしたいものを選んでくれよ。これを増やすんだな。よっしゃ、じゃあ始めるぜ。どこに行くの？帰りますか？ひとっ飛びよ。よく来たわね。町の発展のために出資してくれるの？ありがとう。この辺りが資金を必要としてるみたい。
Oh, it's maxed out at 6. Nice. So that's only yeast. I need to figure out what it means by tool set. I mean, tool set literally might just be an item called tool set, but still. Snowflake Crystal is probably an extension from the Ice Bombs.
どこへ行くんだ。
But before we get too carried away, let me give this to the Dust to Marie.
よかった。だいぶ活気が戻ってきたね。
Thanks. I'm about to make an amazing bomb with this. Say, alchemical tools don't have to be bombs, do they? True, but the basic reference guides always use them, so I'm just really used to making them. The more you make and use them, the better you get. Practice makes perfect. They called Marlon Bomb Girl back in her world, right? So she said. I think I'm starting to see why. Explosive enhancement. Alright, let's go pick up what will be Marie's bonus quest, because there's always one. Oh, Marie's in here now. So yeah, they've just plopped another character in here somewhere.
どの依頼を受けようか。
Defeat Black Reaper.
ちゃちゃっと終わらせちゃおう。
街が明るくなってきたな。
Also, because we upgraded, we can develop the town more, so I'm going to take that opportunity.
さて、どうしようか。売れますように。さて、売れますように。さて、売れますように。さて、どうしようか。売れますように。こんにちは。お店は順調ですよ。
Oh wow, the lag for a second there. I guess we're selling a lot of shit, huh?
売り上げが出てますよ。こんな妖精さんと仲良くなれてきたかも。街がもっと活気づいてきたみたい。
Damn! Oh, there's more streetlights and, stone. Yeah, there's more stone and less grass in the in-between. We're very much industrializing this town at this fucking rate. Oh, and there's banisters for the railing. Oh, wow, yeah, there's, like, very few, like, we've completely industrialized it. There's no grass anymore. We're killing off the nature. Oh, there's a couple patches here and there around the farm, but that's about it. God, we've come so far. Do you remember when we started, there wasn't a single road or slab on the ground anywhere? Oh, all the shops have new things, huh? Alright, let's poke around.
こんにちは。新しい品物が入ったよ。また来てね。
こんにちは。新しい品物が入りましたよ。
Oh, I think beast shells. I think these three are new.
また来てくださいね。
Oh yeah, it's all stone now. There's no grass anywhere.
こんにちは。新しい商品が入ったぞ。
Oh, you still dragon? Oh, you still golden unis. I'll buy some of them.
ありがとうな。また来てくれよ。
Down around. Fuck it, excuse me. Oh, there's some grass still, so this will probably get turned over eventually.
こんにちは。新しい品物が入っていますよ。
Beast fin, cotton grass.
またお越しください。
Oh right, I forgot this opened. I'll have to check that in a bit. Yeah, we got another peculiar variant dungeon we can check out.
新しい商品が入ったよ。
Tongues.
これでいいかい？ありがとうね。また来てね。
Actually, what's the peculiarity of this variant? Let me check.
どこに行くの？
TP increase up, skill damage up, AP recovery amount increase, but AP consumption also increased and reduces item level in battle. Oh, so it's all on like berserk mode skills. Okay. Okay, that'll be something to check later then. And at some point I need to do Dark Lit, Tundra, Normal, and Hard. Let's see what this event is. I am going to wrap up soonish. Like, pretty soonish. So I might not, like, start this whole thing with the festival today. Let's see what Sophie wants. But I'll do this, probably do the side quest and go back to the Atelier and call it. Great timing, you two. I just did some baking. There's plenty of sweets, so please take them. But they look like gold bars. Yay, thanks! These are... financiers. Sophie's special made financiers. Also known as So-financiers. Sophie. Oh, what a cute name. You think? It's just a pun. Now, enough about the name. The taste is what's most important, and these came out great. I know I always bring up a lot, but Jesus Christ, Sophie reminds me of my sister called Sophie as well. I think I told this story the other day about how she used to do a lot of baking when I was a kid. And it's like, now this Sophie's doing baking as well. It's like, oh, I really am, like, just getting reminded. So the only real difference is that my sister wasn't a redhead. She's blonde, and she's way taller than Sophie. The sweets are always delectable, Sophie. The waffles you made the other day were so sweet and chewy. Oh, God. Like, proper, like, sweet waffles as well. Oh. I know, White. And I'm really confident in these too. Yeah, your sweets were more than good enough to sell. In fact, do you think we could sell them at our store? Yeah, that'd be great. Your stuff would fly right off the shelves for sure. I didn't expect this much praise. Honestly, maybe you could just open up your own bakery. I could just open up my own bakery here in town. Plaster and I could manage it together. Yeah, that could totally work. I've no doubt it would be prosperous and then some. Yeah, Sophie could be the baker and Plaster could handle the customers. Her cuteness would draw people in. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, knowing Plaster, well, she'd be snacking on our goods anytime she found a free moment during work. It's an important taste testing, she'd say. Ah, nice, Sophie. You sounded just like her. Yeah, you really did. What's wrong with you two? Why'd you go all quiet? Trophy unlocked, the best baker in town. Enjoyed some So-financiers. Even the fucking trophy's in on the pun, god damn it. Baker in the making. Alright, I've got Monster Seeker and Dark Sovereign. Let's go fight them, turn those quests in, and I think I'll call that a stream. Alright, Dark Sovereign. Your time is up. Oh, you're weak to physical as well? Oh, your time is super fucking up. Razor's gonna destroy you if nothing else. Yep, yep! Oh my god. The first fucking hit. That's a 3-hit combo. You never get to see the third hit, though, because they die before it happens. Oh my god. And I think she outright told us it was in the volcano. Yeah, it is. Be weak to physical. Damn, you resist physical. Fuck, I can't do my bullshit again. Alright, Wilbur it is.
次は俺だ。
まだまだ
見えた。せい。
結構きついよ
Fucking hell, Wilbell. Wilbell's no slouch either.
よーし、もう怒ったんだから。いやー、いいまとみっけ。頭がぐるぐるいくよ。
Chim drive or chim dive. You just jump in there.
もう一本ここだ。決めた。よし、おまけだよ。お、いくよ。いくよ。特別製の爆弾だよ。
I can't believe they put the NA in this fucking game. Every time I see it, I'm just like, well, yeah, they really thought the nuke should come back, huh?
どこに行く？
よ
Let's
ー
go
し、
turn these in.
これで完了っと。どの依頼、何をお願いしようか。
Oh, we can get a fifth person to help us now. Nice. Excuse me? What do you drop? Hey, I kind of want a Philosopher's Stone.
この内容でお願いしようかな。
That's also kind of like turbo important of an alchemy item for late game in most of these. I was fighting some monsters near town, but I went overboard with the bombs and caused a scene. Oh, jeez. You know what is surprising, actually? If I go, like, bring up Bayonet Road, there's an exit point to the north of it that we haven't had to go yet. It says road to the capital, but it's like, we haven't had to go there yet. I'm surprised, like, this far in the game, like, that this location is still, like, restricted. I would have thought the capital would have been, like, super important.
素材があるのかな。
Yeah, but it just says no.
どこに行くの？アトリエに。
But I digress. I'm going back to the Atelier because I said I'd call it a stream. What costume I'm gonna put... With the exception of the main suit, everyone else only has alternate colours. So I think everyone else will go back to normal colours. It's just Rias and Slade. Because yeah, I have Passion Runner, which is just this sports bra but the jeans. Her default costume but minus the coat. And then Isla's costume. With her ears exposed because she doesn't have the hat on in it.
すっごくいいじゃん。
Slade has a fresh trainer,
どうだ？
normal costume without the coat, and then the Victor costume. He actually, like, he rocks the Victor costume pretty, like, well, I think. But everyone else only has their colours, so I'll put them back to their default for next time.
いいじゃん。
Because the swimsuit DLC's not out yet.
来たアトリエとは全然雰囲気。
Oh, it looks weird without the coat. I'm used to the coat. What I might do for the next stream, just for the normal battle theme, I won't mess with the boss themes, but just for like the normal battle theme, where is it? Is like go through this and see if there's any tracks in these I want to put in. It's not the full list, unfortunately. Like I would absolutely like start slapping in like some music here, there, and everywhere. But like I'll see. There's probably a few tracks in here I could probably like validate for myself and chuck in. Especially from like, I've never heard Steel No Surge's soundtrack because it's Japan only. But maybe. So I'm looking for Crisscross, but I don't know if it's in this playlist. Oh, I don't think it is. Oh, it might go under a different name, I'm not sure. Oh, fucking hell, no. I don't think it's this. No, it's not. Aww. Aww. It's funny how all these tracks have become so much more nostalgic now over time. Fucking Over the Tears is still like... I'm really glad that we actually have like songs as battle themes in Atelier again. Let me save and then I'll call it. Took them long enough, but I get why they wanted to like focus on like orchestra and like big focus on that for a while. But it's nice to hear it again. Anyway, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. Off screen, I'm probably going to mostly just focus on alchemy. I will probably tackle both the Peculiar and Tundra Normal as well off screen. Just kind of give them a feel and do it. But until next time, you guys take care now. Peace.